zoop, zoop, and then you've got like two grappling lines in the old Robo-Dick box, and then it's just crotch first into the sky. I don't care if it's sleeping. If you grab it by the
you really want to
robo
explain
nuts,
to the 10,000-year-old avatar of death why suddenly it has Jado strapped to its dongus?
I feel like someone has to. That's what the arm toilet paper is for.
Where's the other half? Oh shit!
Whoa.
He's gone.
I must go. My people need me.
You're like, dare you lie to the fork of justice? Okay, this is hippies. This is hippies.
Your taillight's out. Please step out of the vehicle.
I am laughing so hard I can't breathe. Welcome to my theme park. Welcome to the park.
Oh God, why?
Yes?
I am the best sneak. I've actually crashed a lot of streams.
Ah, the stream crasher.
Oh, dude, it's like you find out.
So, the game did just crash.
Oh no!
One moment.
Where are we going, buddy?
Just careful that the rocks don't like destroy your axles or anything.
Oh, that's too late.
I got parts if that happens.
You'd have to get to us, which is the problem.
I'm coming.
No, he could probably make it.
Oh, he'll make it down the hill. I have no doubt.
Oh dear God!
I told you I was coming. I need help.
I know.
And
Nope, I'm good. I'm good.
God
Wait,
damn it!
what? Oh my God, he is.
Service truck.
Service. Already pretty freaking full.
No, more people, more vomit, more misery, more sombreros.
All right.
Where has to be.
We're gonna brute force this because those three have to be correct, right?
And then square. Oh my God!
I didn't expect that one. Is this your kid? I should have done that. That was probably not the best idea.
Oh my God!
I'm sorry. They didn't tell me in med school. Wait, what's in her mouth? Oh, I can put the stabby over her mouth.
Flipping off the helmet. Yeah, fuck you, asshole. Fuck you guys.
Just start shooting.
Losers. Absolute fucking losers. We should probably get some altitude. Yeah.
You really gotta let them know, you know. You gotta hang on. Yep. There it is.
No,
yeah,
no.
Yeah.
Did you disengage the autopilot?
No, I opened the window.
Already pretty freaking full.
No, more people, more vomit, more misery, more sombreros.
All right.
Where's the other half? Oh shit!
Whoa.
He's gone.
I must go. My people need me.
But I feel like we should change that. Get more beverage.
I can't get more beverage. I only have so much cup. Cups are
You can
DLC
easily
from
get
Walmart.
more beverage. It just involves a finger in the back of your throat.
Oh no!
That's not how you milk humans.
Where are we going, buddy?
Just careful that the rocks don't like destroy your axles or anything.
Oh, that's too late.
I got parts if that happens.
You'd have to get to us, which is the problem.
I'm coming.
No, he could probably make it.
Oh, he'll make it down the hill. I have no doubt.
Oh dear God!
I told you I was coming. I need help.
I know.
And
Nope, I'm good. I'm good.
God
Wait,
damn it!
what? Oh my God, he is.
Service truck.
Service.
We had Kragen Auto Parts, but now they've unified under the O'Reilly banner because nothing says auto parts like O'Reilly, because they wanted to run the same commercials nationwide, which I can kind of understand. But when you have built your business empire of automotive parts going, we're not Napa, we're the local ones you can trust, and then you decide to go, but also we are the corporate one. We control the automotive parts and replacements. How dare you question our judgment? We are O'Reilly now. It's like, no, fuck off, buddy. Kragen was a decent brand. It sounded car-like. O'Reilly sounds like a dude, and he's probably a nice dude. But when I want car parts, I go to Kragen. When I want someone to help me work on the car, I will go to O'Reilly's. But you can't rent a mechanic from O'Reilly's because they assume you know what you're doing or are willing to pay the price for not knowing what you're doing, which is, to be fair, a reasonable business model in an unreasonable world.
I'm trying to figure out how we got here from food.
Flipping off the Hemet. Yeah, fuck you, asshole.
You're not a train. Stop.
Oh, no. Oh boy, here we go. I'm on the train. Psycho's on the train.
Yeah, I was gonna say the best part about Farm Sim is you can customize your character, and if you pay them $150, you can get your own likeness put in the game. Yeah, I mean, look on stream. I am in the tractor right now.
Anime Toonami, they have two movies that followed this, where it's crazy chick riding a scooter with a robot dude that's somehow involved with her. She's pulling a. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
I've yet to actually watch the two new Fooly Coolies.
Pretty easy to tell the difference between a female and a male, because a male clacks when it runs.
New from Digsbury Farm.
Lovely. So we did the entire intro while I was muted.
Jam and gravy mix.
Nice.
Truly professional.
Yep. So, all right, let's do this again. Once again, we have with us tonight the always popular Hosfe.
Hi.
Our Tex at home from Finland, Teletanker.
Yeah. Again, with the discount text voice.
Exactly. And the all-ever stalwart Zayaku.
More corn.
More corn. Yes, chat, more corn. All the corn we could ever handle. We've got the biggest field.
Yes, Zenith, I did see the kitty. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It's a slight bit depressing to watch that field. I'm just doing like 48 with this one vehicle. And I kind of feel it's slow compared to forestry. And then you look that field.
Oh yeah, you got your beet harvester going full kill.
Yeah.
That thing's a monster.
Yeah, it's actually for what it is. I think it's a very nice desiccated vehicle that has come up. That is still somewhat realistic.
Oh, it is totally realistic. I mean, you can go to a dealership or to that production facility and get that exact spec out of it.
Yeah. So like, this thing is like I think again one of the better vanilla vehicles for such a restrictive way of like harvesting. Like sugar beet is not easy to harvest in real life.
No, it's not.
Not really, no.
Neither
Like
are potatoes.
Yeah, like I have seen because we have 2 inter-country sugar mills, so people like grow sugar beet in here. So I have seen all this like top cutting shenanigans happening in real life. And then we still have the farmlands, so a lot of potatoes.
Potatoes. I'm just
Nothing
watching.
beats that harvester.
I'm just watching Teddy just do gymnastics in the box that he's sitting in, right next to me.
I need a box. Vader's being a needy boy right now.
I keep all the boxes for a little bit and I see which ones they like and I just cycle through them.
Funny how Bulk's faster on foot than in the harvester. Well, there's a simple. Oops, my bad. There's a simple answer to that. I'm in my work boots on foot. The harvester's doing all the harvesting stuff and running its work boots.
We have these all the harvesters are out and about at the moment where I am.
What kind of harvesters?
I think it's wheat. It's a grain of some description.
Oh, well, I suppose that's about right.
And all the chaser bins that are out on the road. Please let me connect this.
Well, you know, we're having a good. Everybody's having a good evening as long as they're not getting PM'd by you, Spara.
You know, I didn't appreciate the last one he sent me.
Oh Lord.
I just said no.
What was okay? Was it the female Courage the Cowardly Dog thing?
No.
Oh, okay. Because that one actually brings up something I wanted. Oh, he PM'd me again.
That one was creepy as fuck.
Oh, that's the Pillsbury Ghostbuster.
Oh.
Like no.
No. He sent me he sent me a gender swapped Courage the Cowardly Dog earlier today. I looked at that. Actually, that's a very good. That is a decent premise for a remake of a show.
Can you please connect? No, it's probably not able to connect.
No.
Been listening to shanties all day, so it's been a good one. Nice. My monthly subscription re-upped, so I've actually been listening to ebooks and stuff. So I've been listening to BattleTech stuff, and I'm actually getting into the Word of Blake on what's available.
Oh yeah,
the generic evil guys trademark.
Trademark.
Yeah. No, just making me like Anastasius Focht even more.
He's
Like
amazing.
I need to jump into the like World of Plague stuff in some point, like just to give them a fair shot, because apart from the usual memes, like everyone
Rocks fall,
seems
ever dies.
to everyone seems to not like them.
Well, I get why people don't like it because it's just like, okay, so a military force that was not very well trained to begin with doesn't have used up its a lot of its reserves in a recent military campaign. Suddenly now has even more advanced tech, has loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of people to fight with, and somehow just blitzkriegs across the entirety of the known setting in under, what was it, 3-4 years? Yeah, I mean, it puts a blitzkrieg to shame.
Yeah, that is fair assessment. And it's like you could sorry, Haas, go ahead.
I was going to say, ignore me while I mutter over here. I've got this stupid thing that won't connect to my tractor.
Oh, that's right. I need to
Start the corn.
harvesting.
You were saying Telly Tanker?
Yeah, like again, like like I could get if some of the more questionable stuff would happen in the novels, but Battletech has a fair bit of like technical readouts, like it has like faction overview stuff, and according to some people, the case for World of Plague is that they have been misunderstood because the stuff is meant to be confusing, basically. But that's the thing for me. Like if you don't have the full situational picture in the novels, that's fine. If it's like in a faction overview or supposedly like game master stuff, that stuff is supposed to be accurate. But yeah, I just have to go and stick my head into that pond myself.
Why won't you connect?
Have them have their first outreach, but then they simply just overstress themselves massively. All the Comstar and Blake stuff is written as unreliable narrative, so it's tough. Yeah, yes. I get that. However, I'm just saying, it's like, they could have really started writing about that stuff during the clan invasion and like made it.
Haas, what were you trying to connect?
The tether to my mower.
Oh.
Is this?
It has a connection point. It can do it. It just doesn't want to do it on the little one.
The little tether's a 3-point. Not a ball pin or a hitch.
Oh, God.
Am I seeing that correctly?
Oh yeah. No, it's a hitch.
I can connect to my tractor.
Yeah, you can connect to your tractor. You can't direct connect it to the back of your mower.
Lawnmower.
But I can do it with the bigger tether.
Because it has a ball pitch or a pin hitch.
Okay, is there a way that I can...
Vader, do you mind?
I have one thing to add in this conversation. If I would have to take anything from Farming Simulator and transfer that to real life, it would be the option to have, different tools, like just quick attach like they do in game.
Yeah.
Why can I attach a ball hitch to the back of it?
Because it has a ball hitch.
Yeah, ball hitches are usually in the back, yeah?
To the tedder.
Oh.
Yeah, to this tedder. So she wants to one pass it over to.
Yeah, see, this one's too big, so it's bigger than the actual mower itself, and so when you tell it to just go by itself, it goes off the size of the tedder, not of the mower, and so it misses bits.
Right.
And so I was like, I'll get the little one and I'll just use that. But it's like, no, you can't connect to that.
Is there any other options for connections on that little one?
Question. I can add rear connections to it, which adds another one on the back, which makes no sense.
Well, that's because that one is part of a mod pack, that Kubota. So you would attach the mower, which windrows it, to this, which Teds it, and then you would put a baler behind this tedder, and then directly.
Okay, so what does it have? Does it have a picture on the actual thingy down the bottom that tells you what it is? Is the Pottinger one? Is that a ball?
Which tedder?
This big Pottinger does have a ball hitch.
There's a small one that looks the same, but I don't.
It does not have a ball or pin hitch. It's a 3-point.
Why?
Because that's realistic.
You can almost sense the love.
Oh,
Right?
the little one.
The littlest little one.
The littlest tractor.
Hey.
17. What about the next size up?
The coon?
Oh, no, he's
3-point.
not going to work either. 3-point. It's only that big one without that's a ball.
Yeah, only the big one, which is so large it would probably lift a tractor up off the ground.
Has a ball.
And its own trailering wheels.
Well, never mind.
Hello, Agent G. It's one hell of a Franken tractor.
Oh man, you should have seen that thing that Green was towing around the other day to deal with was it your potatoes, Teletaker?
I am not sure.
Full.
Like, I think.
Oh yeah.
Last disease I had fried my brain, so I can't recall.
I don't think you were there, actually. I think we were like, oh my goodness, there's something wrong with you.
Thank you. Thank you.
There was so many potatoes.
Wait, potatoes?
Was it potatoes? What was it?
No, I was doing potatoes. Sugar beets?
No, sugar. It was actual sugar.
Oh yeah,
right.
The sugar thing.
The sugar apocalypse.
That was a sugar apocalypse. It was terrifying.
Yep. Huh.
Yeah, some things were auto-loading, some things weren't auto-loading, and then you had so much in the factory, and Green got... Was
the
it
train.
Like six trailers that he connected together. I don't know how on earth the tractor had enough oomph to pull everything, but
that was a 600 horsepower tractor. He was just having a giggle.
Was it his sugar or my sugar?
It was yours.
Your sugar, and I then got a hold of all of it and then dumped it using your truck, and made sure that you got all the money for it.
Yeah, no, we gave you all the money, but we sold it in so many different places. We're taking it to the four ends of the earth.
Thank you for that.
Yep. Well, I mean, you'd only been sitting on that sugar for 4 years, and you got like I think it was pretty close to $750,000.
Yeah, it was a lot of money.
Tio over here with Sugarpocalypse equals the standard American serving size.
Oh yeah, okay. So we had an American serving size of sugar. Or rather, half of what you normally put in sweet tea. Not baby.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
Like I have had iced tea, but I have heard that stuff is like the tea is there as a coloring.
That's not an unfair assessment, and I say that with all due love to my southern brethren in the States.
I'm not saying it's bad, but you know,
it's not good.
Oh, of course it's great. It's just horrible for you.
Yeah, yeah. He has the clear distinction.
Yeah.
It's not healthy. That's probably like a couple of days worth of sugar in one drink.
Oh, I have to TED the alfalfa, don't I? The alfalfa is the hay.
Yep.
Fudge.
Oh. Of course. I shine it back there, and then you're like, I'm done running. You little butt.
Cats.
Mm-hmm.
Again, we are back to running the most important thing on the stream.
Yep.
I what should I call it with my coffees? I only have one coffee a day. 2 very max if I'm like usually if it's winter and I feel like a warm drink. And I put half a spoonful of raw sugar in it.
Do you want to know how my grandparents drank their coffee?
Will I die from hearing this?
No, but it's peculiar habit. Like here the coffee cups and plates used to be like very small because, well, post-war times were thin and the serving sizes were different back then. So what old people do is that they put 2 sugar cubes on the like coffee plate and then pour bits of coffee over it and then slurp it down, or they take one of the like sugar cubes, put in there between their lips and drink the coffee through it. That also comes from down from the times that where you basically got sugar in the form that you basically needed to have shears to, you know, take it from the rock that was your sugar.
My girlfriend drinks 2.5 gallons of coffee a day.
Press X to doubt.
T.O., I'm going to just say this much. She's drinking some watery coffee, and that's not... No, that is... She's Panay. She has a very angry set of kidneys. Man, your harvester is not happy, Zayaku.
Why, is it full again?
No.
What do you mean, no?
It's going at like 1 kilometer an hour.
What, did it hit a hill? What the hell?
Yeah, it hit a hill.
And now it's blocked by an object. I assume that's you?
That would be me.
Hang on, I'm coming.
I was going to say, your header's just a
Don't worry
big
about it.
as well.
I got it. Don't worry about it.
But I drink like it's a coffee. Yes, they do. Where I got this. I don't got this.
Yeah, like I don't doubt you. Where it's just that like if it's finished drink coffee, like I don't drink that much water. and I at times tend to drink a lot of coffee. And we as a nation tend to drink a lot of coffee.
Sure, what happened there? See, I pulled this in the first time, no problem. There.
Please behave, Moa.
My truck is not happy. What the hell? It got up here, no problem.
I was gonna say, no, your combine is just absolutely struggle bussing this.
Hold on. Here, let me into my...
Okay, go ahead and hop into it.
Maybe it's just the AI that wants to give up.
Grandma's greetings from a different location than normal. How's everybody Friday going? It's doing good. So, those of you that know, that watched my earlier stream Monday and on my own channel Tuesday, understand the importance of what's going on right now.
Oh, I see what's wrong.
What happened?
This field isn't flat.
Flat enough?
No, it's not.
I see. So, Sunday. Mao decided that being on the second floor was not enough. It was not enough deterrent for her to not decide that she wanted to be on the ground. So she jumped off the roof.
Okay.
Off my deck that is part of my apartment that's up on the second floor, and just jumped down onto the ground. I left my apartment and then started to see where she went. Well, she was fine, and she was sniffing an evergreen tree, and I went over to try and pick her up, and she hissed and bolted. Sunday was also the day after I cut my foot open.
Oh.
So I was not going to chase after her. So I left the door open.
Okay.
She never came in.
Okay.
Monday rolls around. Look for her. She won't come to me. Tuesday, doesn't come in. Okay. Well, it's been 48 hours. I better leave some food out. You know what? I'm gonna go to the local place and I'm gonna get a humane raccoon / animal trap.
Mm-hmm.
Leave the food out in the trap. Nothing. Wednesday evening rolls around, and I finally see her trying to figure out how to get in the trap to get at the food, because she knows what the trap is somehow. Follow her to her hidey hole. Her hidey hole was right next to my neighbor's front door. The flashing for the underside of their house was not tight enough, and she just wedged herself underneath their place and was hiding. So I brought Vader out, and he was like, "You're actually bringing me out. It's after dark. This is weird. I'm a little bit bothered by it." Starts meowing and calls her out. Pick her up, bring her inside. He follows me inside, doesn't realize what's going on. But then suddenly his mom was home. And Mom smelled different.
Oh, don't get me started on that.
He was mad. Who's this stranger? What are they doing in my house? But yeah, she's home.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I had something similar happen with like the Stranger thing. Oh, sorry. Continue.
No, you're fine. He was very pissed.
So Alfie spending 6 days at the hospital because of his bowel surgery had a similar effect on Teddy, and Teddy is very annoyed at him, and Alfie's no longer allowed to look at him.
Mm-hmm.
And I was telling Telly Tanker this just before, and I threw a biscuit to try and get Teddy to go into the bedroom so I could close the door and I'd have Alfie out. But of course, Alfie's like, "Ooh, food." And so he followed it in, and Teddy started beating the ever-living crap out of him. And Teddy's just sitting there. His face is just planted into the ground. His body is planted to the ground, and he's just reaching out with his paw, trying to find the biscuit.
Whilst also getting the crap beat out of him.
So what are you doing?
Yeah, like talk about hyperfocus.
Your slaps mean nothing. Your slaps mean nothing. I want this biscuit.
No, there was fur flying. There was white fur flying everywhere. Teddy was so angry. Why can't
so
you
angry.
leave him alone?
I believe it.
Just leave him alone.
Yeah, well, hopefully that will correct itself as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, somebody was talking like, "Why don't you give him a bath?" And I'm like, "No, I can't because of the wound that he's got. I don't want it to get infected."
Yep.
I might have to go find some like animal-friendly wet wipes.
There's some dry shampoo that you can rub on their coat.
Though when Alfie, because some of the medication that we gave him made him have diarrhea for the first instance, and apparently that was fine. Apparently, Alfie smells like poop, and that's perfectly acceptable.
Yep. Bully Snake. To play that on the flip side, Vader bolted for the door the night I got home from the BPL meetup. And he come inside about 2 a.m. But he had a short adventure. Mama just went outside and stayed outside. But she's got a history of being an outside cat, so...
Once she got out, she probably... Yeah.
She was like, "I'm fine with this."
Yeah.
That was kind of like my stance on it was I was going to give her a week, but
yeah, if she's an outside cat, there's a good chance that she's been caught in or almost caught in live traps before.
Yeah, no, I was going to say I don't know because where she was more or less she had people in the neighborhood that were kind-ish. So you had people that were like, "Oh yeah, you're the local stray. I'll give you some cat food." And then then she got to the point where she could, I guess, pick which person she liked the cat food from best.
Yep, cats will do that.
Mm-hmm.
Where I had
anyway,
I knew
back to the game.
I knew a lady that you could she had cat traps that you could. She worked for Animal Welfare League, and she had animal traps that she could put out. And there was a stray cat around her property when I was house sitting for her, and so I put it out. And her own cat purposefully walked into the trap because she knew damn well that there was food in there and that we'd let her out. And so I went there in the morning, and she's just like, "Hi,
damn it,
care to let me out, please?"
Yep.
Yep. So, Bulk, I got to carve landing strips into your field here.
The
land on this particular corner is so angled, the big header can't deal with it. It one side hooks into the ground.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm getting ready to actually lease 2 smaller headers.
I do have smaller one if you want to use that.
For corn?
I am not sure which header is on it, to be completely honest, and which ones it can do.
Does it have really, really big spikes on it?
It has been used for sorghum, I think.
The honeybee?
I'm going to say no.
Or do you have another one? Do you have two?
No,
headers for
that's
your
the only one. No.
Okay.
Just that one.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, the ones for sorghum won't work.
You could check in the. I do have the repair thingy there next to the fuel tanks and other equipment. Let me just come there for a second so we can go and see.
Victor's is repair ranch. Over here. Yeah, no, that honeybee is for wheat, barley,
The
oats,
grains.
canola, soybeans, sorghum, etc.
Yeah, but that's the actual like thing on the front. Can the actual header itself, like the moving yeah,
any combine can do corn.
Yeah, so can we just get two smaller, like just get the actual bit on the front, the mouth bit?
Yep. Yeah, you grabbed a.
You're certainly welcome to borrow mine if you want to.
Appreciate it.
I figured you're going to need it, but yeah, you're just going to need the thing for the front.
Yeah, you can take the New Holland if you want as well.
Appreciate it.
You might as well just buy the big things for the front, for like the 4 headers that we've got. And you can keep those, and then you just borrow our headers.
Yep. All right. Well, here's how it's going. I've got.
I think those tinkle bells were somebody mixing a cup of tea.
Yes. Somebody was.
That was coffee. Yes, it was.
Okay.
Here we go.
I've got 3 smaller combine headers.
Okay. Do I need to go? Oh. You can reset one of them, and I can pick it up from here.
Yep.
Oh, do they have like trailers?
No, these ones fold.
Yeah, they fold quite nice.
Oh, okay, cool. Because I always manage to get myself stuck.
No,
Very good
that's
at that.
actually the best idea right there. Thank you for saying reset stuff, Hosfei.
Oh, you're welcome. I see the problem. Oh, were they full?
No.
Oh, thank goodness.
Should I reset mine? Do you still need one?
Well, I do appreciate you offering yours. I don't think that one's. Just keep it up at your place.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Is it tiny?
His is a bit smaller than the ones I have. Yeah. Not tiny. It's just
mine's,
like.
I think mine's overkill for what I have.
Yeah, I was gonna say yours is.
The biggest, I think.
Yeah, biggest base game.
Go big or go home.
Yeah.
Right.
My great aunt drinks Sanka the uncoffee. I don't know what that
Drinks
is.
Sanka the uncoffee.
You just said words that don't mean anything.
Fixed.
Decaffeinated coffee, maybe? Or is it coffee that makes you drowsy? Which doesn't really make a coffee at all, really.
Decaf instant coffee.
Oh, God.
Good lord.
Like,
that's incredibly cursed.
Decaf instant.
We have a brand of instant coffee here in Australia. I don't know if it's everywhere else, but it's called International Roast. And my dad always says that it's the dirt from underneath the coffee plants.
Oh, I've had coffee like that.
Yes, you're not wrong.
Coffee's so bad.
Yeah, here the actual like decaffeinated coffee is actually getting quite decent.
Mm.
My mother-in-law is allergic to the tannin that's in tea, and she's English.
The drink green tea?
No, she has to drink tannin-free tea because there's tannin in most teas. It's the
right.
For anybody that watches the Welker Farms on YouTube, gosh darn it, not leg arms, but his brother. His brother is allergic to coffee, and he has to drink tea.
Okay.
So it's just like, yeah, imagine that, but being an American and being the exact opposite. You have to drink tea.
Oh, Canadian, I prefer tea.
That's fine. I've got tea. I don't drink it often enough, so I'm sometimes throwing out tea because it's just like,
don't drink it.
yeah, this is a year and a half old, and I've only had like 5 or 6 out of the 20 pack.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of go through moods where I drink tea, and then I'm like, nah, won't drink it for 6 months. No, it's actually, that's probably winter. It's probably cold winter, and I just want a hot drink.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Had guests over, not great for watching streams. Welcome. Did you finally chase them off?
Oh.
He's yummy with coffee. I have to. This Navy officer. How can something smelling so good taste so vile?
Not wrong.
I do have my couple of cents on that. Like American coffee is very different than here. Your average roast is actually very light, and there's a sweet spot. Like the darker you go, the less room for error you have, because that residue there, whether it's because of the grind or your roasting, that is the stuff that will taste like acid dirt.
It tastes like burning.
Yep.
That's how I feel about honey. I don't like the smell of honey. I love the smell of honey. I can't stand the taste of it.
Really? Like on its own, I don't like honey, but I refuse to sweeten my tea with anything other than honey.
I like honey.
It's like too strong. It's the same with caramel. I love the smell of caramel.
Mm-hmm.
But no.
Hey, Whacker. Whacker, got some bad news for you. As of the start of the new billing cycle, we had to have some budget cuts. There isn't actually a slot for you to join us.
Budget cuts.
Dude, I'm being a tightwad, and I know this. Full disclosure on that, my mom needs a new cell phone, and I've had bills pile up on me the past couple.
Dude,
that's fair.
Ask Dix if we can pay. He can pay for the server.
Also, like, I have been offering to throw money at you, so there is that.
I was gonna talk to you about that and send you the link.
The server has been going for we've been streaming for over
almost
a year
for 2
now.
years. We're almost at 2 years.
I was gonna say I will be full on with that. We owe Chippy a big thanks for getting it up off the ground.
We do. I just talked to Chippy the other day.
He's been slacking with the orbital truck.
Yep.
Listen. Quiet, you. Oh.
Well, actually, we might as well ask this, Dix, but like, still, I can chip in. Like, I think we have been relatively self-sufficient when it comes to our shit posting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about your DM earlier this week? Sorry about that. Yeah, it's fine. I don't. God, I've had so many actual serious DM conversations this week. A little bit. I can't even remember what I did. And also, I'm still coming down from some OxyContin.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It makes my brain
turn into cotton wool. Is that from your cut foot?
No. Yesterday I tweaked my back and I had to take a day off.
Ooh.
Oh man.
I had a cramp in my right leg, and I still have the cramp. It's not nearly as bad as it was, but it was so bad it took me 30 minutes to get downstairs. And it was at that time I just pulled out my work phone and texted my boss, and I was like, I am not coming into work.
And then took an hour to get back upstairs.
Pretty much. I went back upstairs. I searched my bathroom for the long expired OxyContin, and I started imbibing it. This was some stuff that I had gotten when I almost lost my finger.
Oh.
Yeah, I got codeine that's for my back, but I'm just like, I'm just gonna save this for when I actually need it. I don't need it as often as.
Yeah, like I'm not the most squeamish, but while I was having this boogaloo, I'm basically ate, apart from the antibiotics, which were very strong ones. It's a combination of paracetamol and codeine. The max dose you can have for a day for about 2 weeks.
And still be alive. Okay, where's this corn going, Bog?
That is a good question. I have a silo that is right next to all the Fartonium research facility. It's at the northwest corner of field number 14.
Never eat soggy wheat. Okay, yep.
Who said eat soggy wheat?
Never eat.
Never eat soggy wheat bix.
Northeast,
west,
southwest.
Soggy wheat, yep.
Northwest, I mean. But yeah.
Yeah, this field has some interesting curves to it that the headers don't like.
Hosfei, where's your combine? We need to swap headers out with Zayaku.
Mine's.
Oh no! Well, I got it going.
Yours is right behind my little guy. I see it.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, I'll just go to the other side of it and I can clean up the. Just driving a tractor with the chaser bin right through the field that's about to get harvested.
Yeah, thank goodness we don't have crop destruction turned on.
I don't think we'd be able to play this game if.
Oh, what Lost Harvest?
I wouldn't have to worry about Lost Harvest then. I'd have to worry about crop destruction.
No, I'm saying Lost Harvest because like a third of it would be gone because we just can't be bothered.
Yeah, we can't be bothered with roads.
That too.
I can sometimes, but what annoys me the most is the cars that are on the roads.
Mm-hmm.
They just get away.
Damn Audi drivers.
Northwest.
The what facility?
Whacker,
the Fartonium research facility. You know about this. I'm not stuff.
Fartonium research.
I mean, even Green got in on Fartonium research.
They made a mint.
Yeah, he's starting to probably. No. He's starting to actually turn a profit now.
I should check that.
Biomass power plants are what we just call Fartonium research.
Because that's what it makes.
Well, alas, yeah, it makes methane. And then you use the methane to power a generator.
Oh, that's how the track right. And then, hang on, I'm just trying to figure out how to empty this bin. I'm like, it's on a lean. Surely it goes that way.
Oh,
man, you have been doing some art over here.
Listen, I skipped an entire row, right? Just because of how wonky this bit of field is.
All right, well, I guess we'll just we'll actually just put Osprey's combine to this.
Take it to it like a duck to water.
Oh yeah, like get this edge here. Yeah.
There we go, and off she goes. Oh.
Yeah, she'll have an easier time with that.
Nope.
You okay, Osprey?
Yeah, just brain not working good today.
Ah, so a Tuesday. Point Man Frosty.
It's like the other day, I was going into my car. I'd gone shopping and I was coming out to get back into the car, and my new car has a thingy where if you've got the fob in your hand, you touch the outside of it to lock it, and you grab the hand or put your hand inside the handle to
unlock it.
To unlock it. I sat there and did 5 times lock, unlock, lock, unlock, lock, unlock. I'm like, what are you doing, brain?
Nice.
Stop this.
Oh, that Hospice little tractor filled up very quickly.
Oh, it was already working.
Oh, okay.
No, don't worry. It's...
Yeah, I was a little bit lost there. I just went down memory lane. This is many years ago. I needed to have my... I had some damage happening to my esophagus, so I needed to have a surgery due to it doing something that I cannot describe medically because I don't know the English terminology. But I was going to like the medication because it was like a keyhole surgery. So they just used like one medication to basically put me under that was like strong painkiller.
Yeah, it's easy.
And,
yeah, it's easy.
Yeah, and I was looking at the paper, and it's sulfentanyl, which is if you know like fentanyl.
Oh,
it's 5 to 10 times as potent.
Yes, because it needs to be more potent.
Yes.
Good lord.
So that is about 500 times stronger than morphine.
Jesus Christ.
Like,
did you die?
No. Obviously, they could dose it. But something that told me how trucked up I was, like from perfectly legal anesthesia, disclaimer, was like the fact that I had to move a short distance and I was feeling cold. I could feel my teeth chattering, but I didn't have any sense of feeling in my skin.
Yeah.
So that was the only reaction I had to cold.
That reminds me of when I ate a ghost pepper burrito. I could feel my teeth rattling.
Oh, that one's nearly empty.
Huh?
I thought that one stopped because it it was full.
It was
no.
because I'm using it to carve the turnarounds.
Headland.
Yep.
But yeah, I lacked any outside sensation, basically, for a good while, which is probably a good thing. But that is something that, again, something to be thankful as well is that they can nowadays do quick and non-invasive surgeries.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the wonderful world of open surgery for a lot of things anymore.
Oh yeah, you can just keyhole it and microsurgeries.
Computer surgeries.
With a guy on the other end from like India on a remote.
Whatever happened to the idea of them using like the Xbox Kinects to like remotely control that stuff?
I think it's still in development.
I mean, I know they did some of it, but did they just abandon it?
No, well, I haven't heard anything recently, but I distinctly remember a dude in another continent peeling a grape with the medical technology in the States.
Yeah, but he was using the little forceps machine to do the input outputs. The one I was talking about is like the guy just legitimately holds his hand a certain way and waves it around.
I don't know.
I know a lady whose husband's surgery got cancelled because of latency.
Well, I'd rather have a little bit of lag than the machine than connects unreliable sensing.
Yeah, or stick drift in the controller. So, sorry, I have a little bit of dark humor. Like, I do have a couple of doctors and friends, and one of them actually does surgery on one of those robots. So there's he jokes that he always goes to sit in the corner when the real people do the actual work, even though he's the one guiding there. Yeah. And it has advanced actually quite much. There's a lot of feedback that has been introduced into the system, so it's not like that you are operating
blindly, essentially.
Well, I was gonna say that the hospital in question, I guess, needed to just upgrade to gamer grade internet.
They needed another Q1 line.
Well,
good point.
I was gonna say, haven't you heard about that sales pitch given to you?
We're still on copper.
As am I.
Most people are technically connected by copper.
Mm-hmm. No, what gamer grade internet is basically they. Hi, Mama. Do you need a warm? Okay, my lap is warm, isn't it? Basically, what they'll do is they'll give you priority trafficking. That way, it'll lower your latency. Instead of routing your traffic through the lowest
ping.
Well, yeah, you get the lowest ping instead of getting it routed through the least used nodes.
Yeah. That just seems scummy as hell.
Mm-hmm. Listen, man, I need to have 28 ping for my Hulu.
Twitch. No!
If we're under 100 ping, we're doing 128 ping, we're doing well.
Mm-hmm. You are. I remember when I got accused of being from Australia a lot. Line of sight Wi-Fi.
I had that.
It's the only option at my parents' place.
That was the only option where I used to live. Wasn't great.
Yeah, and then there's me from a small country like this current place is still phone line, even though it's been switched to fiber actually next year. Ironically, in a smaller town where my parents live, there is now fiber available. Nice. And it's my parents' place already has it, and my grandparents' place has the junction, so they just need to, lay about 20 feet of cable and then make the connection to inside the house.
Yeah, but I bet for you it doesn't cost, quote unquote, like $100,000 for that 20 feet of cable.
No, for my father's place, it was in total with old equipment about $1,000.
Yeah,
installation and everything, and then because it's a small town, it's about $50 a month for like a 1 gigabyte connection.
Yeah, see, here's the problem with that. You're in a country that makes sense. Up here in Canada, we got 3 companies who don't regulate and just charge as much as humanly possible before people bitch and complain.
Mm-hmm. Same here.
Like there's a small town that runs along where the fiber optic line runs. Around where I live, and they had everybody in town on board for fiber optic, and the telecom Bell is who's doing it. Bell has said it's like, no, it'll cost too much. Yet everybody wants it, and they make a shitload of money.
Yeah, that's
so they don't want to put in the infrastructure.
I'm wondering if the infrastructure would mean running an actual fiber line to your town. It may be that there are multiple copper lines ran already.
Nope. There's not. That's the problem. There's no other line there except for DSL.
Yep, and they don't want to roll out a fiber optic line unless it gets government subsidized. Welcome to the New Deal all over again.
It's been like that forever, though. Like it's not a monopoly, quote unquote, but it's a monopoly.
Oh, we've got competition. Yes, your competition is a carrier pigeon.
Your competition is these other 2 companies who are doing the exact same thing you are.
That's straight up collusion. But then they've also bring up, oh, we make so little money. Is it? You know how you'd make more money?
Not being assholes.
Well, no, okay. I wish I was kidding, but yesterday I actually had a Spectrum employee show up at my door.
Why?
Because they noticed that I had disconnected from Spectrum in the past couple of months. And they wanted to see if I wanted to come back, and they were going to offer me the Gigablast for like $35, $40 a month. And I was just like...
Gigablast!
Chat, you remember how bad the streams were.
Yeah.
You remember when Comstar took over the channel?
Oh, yeah.
That was Spectrum.
There we go.
Mama, you are such a needy mama. Yeah, full disclosure. Yeah, A, you don't need to have sales representatives, pay sales representatives to show up to my door like a vacuum cleaner salesman. B, I don't need a monthly flyer. C, your adverts don't need to be on the Super Bowl.
Right.
You do realize that the more you do this, the more you're turning me off your server.
Well, it's like you're advertising that you're the best, when people that walk up to each other and say, hey, I'm new to the area, what ISP should I get? Well, don't get Spectrum because, their downtimes you can set your watch to.
Yeah. Well, we got 3 major ones up here, Bell, Rogers, and Telus. Telus has an offer. Telus and Bell have a deal where Telus is not allowed on the East Coast. Bell's not allowed on the West Coast for internet.
Non-compete clauses.
Yeah, non-compete clauses, which is bullshit. Because that's them collaborating with each other to screw Canadians over. The government's been trying to get that fixed.
Was
but
that the Giga deal? I don't know. I basically told the guy that he's wasting his time.
Right.
It doesn't matter because the upload's not good enough for me. They never offer a decent upload speed for a decent price.
Hamster, it's not antitrust. That's the thing. The government's been trying to get it fixed so that smaller companies can come in and stop Bell and Rogers and Telus from doing anything. But Bell, Rogers, and Telus all end up screaming that, well, we have to have it this much and this much for this much to keep up our infrastructure and for maintenance and insert reason here, right? Yeah, it's basically the same as Monopoly. It just happens to have 3 companies. Yeah, lobbying. That's the word.
What was before the Giga deal? Yeah, the company I'm with is like the local municipal internet, which is Everfast now currently. And it's like, well, honestly, I am actually in an area where I could have gotten Google Fiber. However, due to where I'm living, once again, HOA. HOA. Especially since I don't want cable.
Okay, is there anyone in the chat who enjoys living in a HOA? Because I've not met anyone that enjoys living in a HOA.
The only people that enjoy living in an HOA view their house as an investment.
Yeah, everybody else is glad they're not with one. And the fact that Ottawa's Bell and Rogers infrastructure is miserable.
I live near one.
is absolutely stupid. Since Bell and Rogers are based in Ottawa.
And
you would think that would be the first place their infrastructure would be good.
And basically, what I've figured out is like if I want to live in a place that would have decent internet, well, Google Fiber, where the other ISPs would have to compete with Google Fiber, ergo offer better deals, which would be like here. And outside of an HOA, I need to have at least $250,000.
Bulk, want to start Haas's tractor again?
Oh.
Did it stop?
Did it have an app?
Yeah. It had an app.
And away it goes again.
Oh, sounds like me.
That's just because of the landing strip I put through it. I've got corn.
Yep. And I was going to say, now here's another hot take. I would say that HOAs are also inherently racist, but we're not going to go down that one.
Remember, HOAs are just 2 letters away from HR, and we know how useless they are.
Right.
I work in HR.
Damn it.
I didn't say I was useful.
If the statistic tells me badgering customers more money than badgering them, I send poor souls to your door to annoy you, shame, you into singing with me, because money and I'm a solo competitive company. Personally, I would politely inform door door salesmen. They got the plague and should really start running.
Grimace, you can quote that. My boss doesn't know my online gaming name.
Well, I've found out that Hazelwood's boss might actually be watching the stream at any given time.
Ruh-roh!
He's a good guy,
Are
though.
they bored?
He's a good guy, though. And initially, I was like, my first contact with him was like, who is this asshole? But then I took a step back and I was like, he was right. I was very pissed off at that moment.
Did I steal somebody's truck?
Huh?
Somebody, Von Focusing just told me to stop stealing people's trucks.
Depends on which truck. There's a lot of trucks in this field.
At the moment, yeah, I was just like, oh, this one's in the way.
If it was a black one with a long trailer, that was one of mine.
Von Fulkerstein. Oh, okay. Hospe is the semi jockey today, and also the grain bin runner. But yeah, I'm gonna say it. I honestly think I need one more chaser bin if we're gonna do this operation with. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 combines.
5 Well, I'm dealing with 2 of them. My truck, the one I got towing behind, is an oversize.
Yep, I was gonna say
Yeah.
Hospe's got my truck in the normal size trailer. She's running 2 of the chaser bins. Memo, you were just getting restless. What's up? Come here. Come here. Lay down.
Okay, so Zaiku, you're basically doing the bottom. Is that?
Yeah, essentially.
He's doing the bottom, and
I started this side, and he's working the top. And there's another one working the left side.
Yep. I'm just trying to square off the field, as it were, for all this, and then I think we need to shave it down even more because we can't make a pass down and back.
I'm lucky we get 2 passes down.
UNSC Samurai wants to know about how Mama's doing.
How's Mama doing after her big adventure? Okay, so Thursday she had a sneeze.
A sneeze?
Yeah, she was sneezing.
Oh.
Friday she didn't have much of a sneeze, or yeah, tonight I haven't heard her sneeze at all. And I've been listening to her. She doesn't have like any labored breathing or like any like I've got boogers in my nose that I'm trying to clear out type noises while she's purring. You're cutting lines pretty bad. I've got to leave something for the pigs.
It's for the widows.
It's for the widows.
Right.
It's for Bambi because somebody's a bad hunter. Shot his mom. Real talk about that. Disney knew what they were doing right there. And like shooting a female deer is a big no-no.
Oops.
Well, you're shooting
Sorry.
a mother and potentially starving out the child.
Okay, that's fair.
You're not even meant to touch the children, are you? Like the baby deers? Because
don't touch them. A, the mom may attack you, and B, they may abandon the baby after they get a different scent on them.
Yeah. No, I was playing Hunter, the Hunt Call of the Wild.
Mm-hmm.
And oops, I shot a deer. A doe, not a buck. Although I did get $2.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I noticed people started playing that in the Legion again, right when we started playing GTA again.
Right.
I get behind hunting, but GTA is never not a game that I'm ever going to play.
I played San Andreas. I loved San Andreas. I played Vice City. It's all right. I played the first 1 and 2.
Yep. I was gonna say,
which were different.
As far as GTA goes, you can totally exclude yourself from the overworld and just go into event lobbies and play the event.
You can
games.
now.
Oh, you've been able to do that since the get-go on GTA 5.
Yeah. That's what I mean. You can now with GTA 5.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, but 4... Oh, no, you were able to do it with 4, but you had to get into the lobby first.
Well, do we need to get the mother bin?
That might be an idea.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, we need the mother bin.
Hoss, get the bin. The mother
Get the
bin.
There's a couple of them going around at the moment. What's the tractor that can tow that, though?
You can use my big 4x4.
I've got the Caterpillar.
Okay.
I know, disappointed. Unless you want your versatile task to it.
I mean, I can pull her over. It's not like it's doing anything else right now.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Jelly Tanker, how you going? I haven't heard you peep in a while.
There you are.
I'm here. Just actually plowing the fields and then mulching there when I harvest it. Then I will go back to forestry.
Right on. Okay, chat. Which one, the 4,000 or the 6,000?
ACL Plus, no. Just no.
Mr. No Talk says both.
Set.
But yeah, about GTA 5, like I enjoyed the main story. I enjoyed the single player. I tried to play it online. And
cheaters everywhere.
Not even that, it's just that the game was paced so differently that it just didn't fit me. And it's a huge time sink. Not that it's like the only game that is guilty of that.
Right. No, I tried GTA 5 and I couldn't care less about the story, and having to play 3 characters just. At least in San Andreas.
Keep going, sorry.
At least San Andreas had a good story for the most part with one character.
GTA San Andreas was
CJ.
Well, no, it was God, what was the film? It was, I'm gonna say it right now. It was a lot of blaxploitation films mismatched together. Just kind of like Vice City was a love letter to
Italian?
No. Say hello.
No,
to
that
my
was
friend.
Oh, Scarface.
Yeah, it was a love letter to Scarface.
Yeah, Scarface. Say hello to my little friend.
Hippocampus, hamster, hedge money. It's a money mill until you meet a cheater.
Right.
Oh, hey, there's
Rockstar.
I was gonna say, hey, there's a cheater in the casino.
Yeah.
Don't deposit. And that's all I have to say about that.
I'm on the Wii.
And now we have GTA 6 coming in.
That looks like Florida.
Yeah, which is Vice City. They flat stated it. It's Vice City all over again. I mean, Vice City was supposed to be Miami.
Wow. Yeah, all right, I can see that.
Has there been a Fallout, Florida?
There Well, no, it wasn't like started out in Florida. There was.
I thought Florida flooded in Fallout Universe.
Yeah, it
and
did.
California was nuked off the face of the map, but.
Oh, you got the NCR.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember, but I could have sworn there was something about Florida getting erased.
Yeah, let's see here.
Starfield is Space Florida.
Some of Starfield is Space Florida, yeah. Game of the year.
Oh my goodness, Zyku. It's beautiful, Zyku. It's beautiful.
I really hurt you with that. What did you do, Zyku?
It's beautiful.
Wide load coming through. She's going at 35, so
yeah, I was gonna say empty. A lot of things can pull it. Once it gets a load in it, oh my god! Well, any kind of load, it just like it immediately acts like you threw a boat anchor out the back of it.
She's a bit fat.
Yes,
she's a wee bit wide. All right, where am I putting this?
You got it, Zenith. Do we
Somewhere in the middle.
I was gonna say, do we want to put it closer to Zyku or closer?
No, I think. That's a good question.
I mean, it's gonna have to get moved eventually.
Well, yeah, it's gonna have to get moved.
Put it on a downhill slope.
Yes.
A downhill slope.
Yeah, so it's facing toward like.
Oh, here we go.
Where are you not?
So turn around.
Being the harvesters.
Yeah.
On the go.
Yeah, that's. In.
Well, first off, we actually have too many helpers going, so we're trying to figure out a way to basically have somebody run the truck, somebody run a chaser bin.
That might be too close to the turnaround point, Zyku.
Well, it's turning the other way.
Oh, sorry. There's one going this way as well.
Oh.
Back it up. Back it up.
Ass up. Over there. Yeah. Yeah, it's still downhill.
80%.
So if I'm focused out, we have idiots driving the harvesters, and then they only 80% of the time do things correctly.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say it's just when I get close enough to anything that I can just offload, I will offload.
And then just they stop sometimes.
Well, I was gonna say it's just Hosfei can only run so fast with such tiny trucks.
I'll let you know how much this monster down here can hold once it's finished. It's at 85%, and it's almost 200,000 liters.
Mm-hmm.
Have you got a auger, like a thingy off pipe out thingy?
No.
Not yet.
Well, not this truck.
It's like, yeah, we're legitimately running a point where logistically this is
a nightmare.
I was gonna say we're at our limits for what we can do.
Mm-hmm.
Might actually need to open up the checkbook and see if that guy that teletanker would like helping us run a grain cart or a combine.
Yeah.
Would appreciate it.
I can come over and help.
Thank you.
We'll give you a hand afterwards. This is going to take us all 10 hours of the stream.
Yeah, right.
Just give me a moment. I need bio break.
Yeah, you're fine.
Actually, I could go for another drink.
All right, guys, tea break.
Tea break.
It might need to be alcoholic at this point.
Ooh, Irish tea.
Yeah.
And my drinks of choice are rum
200
or,
and rum coke.
what is it called? A fruit tingle.
Fruit tangle.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know that
one. Blue Curacao, red cordial, vodka, and something else. It's very sweet, and it's purple.
Sounds like holy water, except without the red. So yeah, I got 204 liters in my truck right now. She's full. Where am I taking this?
204? That doesn't sound... 204,000?
204,000
Over by
liters.
field 14, there's... I plunked down my silo.
14. Where the fuck is 14?
It's the smallest field that's
Oh,
next to
yes,
mine.
there. So...
I know we've got 2
Whiskey
bolts.
and fresh lime. Ooh.
Oh, just whiskey and fresh lemon. Just an old-fashioned whiskey sour.
Them.
For Pakistan, you are absolutely 100% correct, sir.
Hmm?
I'm pretty sure that the purple is the most qualifying criteria for you.
Has purple in it. Oh my god, he's a lean drinker.
They have fire ants in Florida, right? Yeah.
I believe they do.
Okay, so here's your bio plants. I think.
No.
No. Yeah, I've gone too far. Those aren't bio plants. Those are my iron mills.
Yeah, if
Iron
you've gone
corn.
past my farm, you've gone too far.
No.
Okay, while this is loading, I'm gonna go have a drink. Be right back.
Okay, let's see here. So where am I looking here? I'm on 14 now.
It's on your right.
Okay, these two agri ones?
Yep.
Alright.
Yo, you confused the maintenance bar with the filled bar. Oh, Mr. Falkerstein, you silly boy. I'm off to Friday Night Mech 5 with some friends. LRMs make things go away. Have fun, all. Alright, Iggy, you have fun, man. I hope you're using Cold Dog's mod pack. Such just makes things ever more fun. I actually started playing MechWarrior 5 with my friends again now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Had to restart the save. Friend of mine was surprisingly not mad about what happened. Late friends mech.
Oh.
I also had to check on Alfie. He's...
And there we go. So,
His
what do you
favourite
need me
place
to
to-
do?
Alright, so we've got
All the bins on the planet.
right. There's a pink tractor next to all the... Let's see here, we got 2 semis.
Fine, there's a chaser bin
pink,
that's
yeah,
got
grab that pink tractor and just start... Just pick a corner and start pulling off combines.
No, that's not pink. Not that one.
Pink tractor
On
or
the
semi?
map, yeah, it'd be the New Holland. Which
I think
is
you should
to your
go-
left, yeah, with the green chaser pin on it.
Ah, okay.
I was talking the over
Yeah,
map.
so it's got one of the pipe out things, so you can just go to the mother bin.
And then we'll take the mama bin over to the silo and dump it out. She's got a pipe too.
No, you are not moving that thing once it gets full.
What the hell are we going to do with
I
it
want to
then?
watch you try it, though. We'll come take it from
Oh
you.
hell yeah! I want to try it.
I mean, you're welcome
gonna
to try it, but the whole point of the mother bin is to basically let semis just keep going.
Oh. Yeah.
So you're going to slowly move like a sloth on Valium, and we're just going to come and take things from you.
Well, it's just you queue the trucks up underneath it, and then the smaller chaser bins race across the field, weighing a lot less than that thing does.
Yeah.
There is a reason I told you to park it downhill, though.
Yeah.
A little bit of speed. This thing's only going to hold 204,000 liters.
Yeah. Yeah, the next I was gonna say back on to that. Nexus Mods doesn't have the approval process that Steam does, so you can get your mods updated faster.
Yeah,
But they might not work as well.
No, the next small ones generally work better.
It's just
I know that you get mods on Nexus mods that aren't on Steam.
Which are a lot of mods.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
The Steam approval process is longer. You basically have to prove that your mod works.
But also, like, there are games on Steam that aren't. They're like, we don't actually want mods on our games, and then Nexus mods is just like,
watch this. Cough, cough, Bethesda.
So what are you gonna do about it?
So.
The cat's already out of the bag, boyos.
Well, Bethesda's trying to put it back in the bag, remember?
Yeah, well, they can't put lightning back in the bottle.
The Skyrim lightning is already out of the bottle, but now they're trying to put it back in.
Hey, remember when people got mad about horse armor?
Well, guess what? It's back again.
People are fine with it. Anyhow.
what's wrong with Awesome? I don't get that joke.
Paid mod, essentially.
Yeah, it was a paid cosmetic mod, and people threw their hands up, and then people started buying hats.
God.
In TF2.
That's because everyone wanted shiny horse armor, but hats. No, not everyone cares about hats.
But it's a hat.
I mean, you're not wrong,
Look,
but it was just like was the horse armor functional in Morrowind or whatever it was?
No, I don't think it was.
Yeah. It's a little bit different if it's functional. Like if it's just cosmetic, then yeah, I'll pay $1 or $2 to make something look pretty while I stare, like because I'm staring at it for hours on end.
Yeah, but if it's first person.
Oh.
Yeah, well, like TF2's first person for the most part, until you die, so you don't really see the hat.
But that lounge chair, I can sit as an engineer and drink virtual beers and burp.
Yeah.
And then people figured out you can put it on top of the bomb cart. And then you're just like Hank Hill at his lawnmower. It was one armor for $5. Okay.
One armor for $5. Ew.
Yes, Von Falkerstein, the cosmetic swagger economy was real.
Alright, it still is for some things.
Hey, I'll flat out say it. My account has a cheater's lament in it, and I ain't ashamed of it because I totally got on those idle servers.
I don't tend to change my mind about cosmetic things. I'm like, I'll pick one thing and like stick with it for forever.
Yeah, I pretty much do the same thing. Every now and then I'll change it up for like a week and then go back.
Sorry, the head is probably complaining about what I'm doing to it. Oh. I can't drive to save my life. Oh, it's this stupid tractor. It's got the different back wheels to the front wheels. Can you just drive in a straight line, please?
No.
My wheels have to be in front of the blade, and so I accidentally keep driving in front of the header. Sleep, little Whacker.
Good night, Whacker. You're working too hard. Just wait on you to get done here.
Yeah.
It's close enough.
Aww.
Just press O. Bring the.
Tooling pipe outs.
Yeah, that bonk. That's a $10,000 bonk right there.
Pretty much.
Bonk.
Bonk.
Did I ever tell you guys about the first time one of my bosses got a brand new combine, and it was the first time he'd run it?
Oh no.
Okay, so this was it was an S series John Deere combine. They had a 42-foot header. It was the first time he'd gotten a whole driven it, and he had no prior training on the combine. So that's
a recipe for disaster.
Well, I was gonna say that it used to be like everything was manual. Well, this was like the first time they went over to like a full-on digital combine with presets and all this crap. So he gets in there, reads like the first couple of pages on the manual, and then hops in the combine and is like, "All right, it's wheat harvest. I need to make some adjustments on the header."
Right.
Taps it. Gets it going, gets in the field, drops the header down to where it needs to be, starts going, okay, the reel's in the wrong spot. Alright, cool, I'm going to tap this button. About 5 seconds later, we start hearing the sound of twisting sheet metal. The reel gets thrown into the header. Basically, the reel comes all the way back, gets caught up in the auger that feeds it into the combine, and it just sucks it in through the feeder housing.
Well,
so that combine ran for a grand total of about 2 minutes. Probably had about 50 bushels on it, and then he ate the $43,000 reel off the combine header.
That sounds like something I would do.
You would have read the manual.
Yeah, you would have read the manual.
Yeah, actually, no. I'm pretty terrified of machinery that I'm like, careful, careful, careful.
It's healthy, like thing to do. Like I have to check what this tool's name is in English.
Yikes on bikes.
Yikes on bikes is a good one.
I need that made into a shirt.
Like some of those like wood milling machines that basically cut the wood from below. Those things terrify me. Like there is a way to handle them safely, and you can have a lot of like safety stuff, but they are still, but they are not still on a level of table saw. So there's a lot of like moving pieces, especially when you use the special functions that, okay, this is an open blade spinning in a lot more dangerous stuff, and if you let go of that wood item, you are pushing through, it's going to launch like a missile.
Oh, yes. I know the thing you're talking about. It's It's not a lathe. It's a plane.
Planer.
Planer?
It's a planer. Yep.
I have a planer. My grandmother bought it for me.
Well. Okay.
It was a little bit random, but
Yeah, but like again, like when you are running it from like when you run it high powered, so you are not getting the amount of current from you know, your normal electric socket. So it's going to be full like 3-phase power. You know that there's
a lot of torque behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the other one? Bandsaws. When you're cutting, when the blades break on those, be somewhere else.
Yeah, there's we have like horizontal like bandsaw to cut lumber. Yeah.
Yeah, when they break, be somewhere else.
What's up says my woodshop teacher had chunks taken out of the wall that he never fixed. It's just so that he could show up what a kickback can do. Yeah, that's fair. That's a good way to do it.
Yep.
Never patch these walls.
Better than what my woodshop teacher always fucking did.
My
he had an emergency stop button, which killed the power to all the outlets in the room.
That's probably a good idea.
Well, yeah.
One of those in the science room, but not in the woodshop
Hey,
room. I don't
unplug your phone charger.
Well, this was before phone chargers.
I know.
But this was for he literally hit it for any dumbass reason.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody even remotely looked like they were doing something wrong, hit the button no matter what anybody else was doing.
My woodshop teacher was ex-military, and so he he had interesting methods of teaching people.
Boot camp methods.
Oh no, he was a really good teacher. I love that teacher. Just he would tell us the stories of the things that he would get up to and be like, "Don't do this." I had two.
Don't filter the torpedo juice through the bread.
Torpedo juice cocktail.
Yeah.
So we had one example. I had three things happen in my woodshop classes, woodwork, metalwork classes, that were slightly weird, scary, dangerous. Somebody decided to throw a CD into a jigsaw, and that exploded. Thankfully, nobody was hurt, but that was yeah. Then we had somebody next to me was using an angle grinder, but the wood was clamped to two different tables that were different levels.
Oh.
And the metal that he was grinding through, like when it cut through, it snapped together, grabbed the bit and ripped it off the angle grinder, and it went into his arm. That was fun.
Yeah.
And then me, being an idiot, attempting to open a can of stain using a chisel instead of a screwdriver. And the chisel slipped, went into my hand, and I was wearing gloves, but the glove didn't cut, but my hand did, and so the glove just filled up with blood.
So
that's kind of impressive.
Your gloved hand sounds like my foot.
I was like, oh.
Well, that's different.
Can I go up to the nurse, please?
Like, I don't want to do too much like one-up stories, but like I have had these sobering moments from mistakes of other people a lot in life. There's a welding teacher in my hometown that, let's say, was very insistent on checking that the grounding in the stuff you're the areas and stuff you weld is attached properly, and you check it personally, you don't let someone else do it and trust it if you are the one welding.
Oh, it's just good common sense to get into. If you're going to be using it, you check it, because it's your life that's on the line.
Yeah, and he's missing things. Let's just leave it at that.
That's fair. I was watching one of the streams with Tex. I can't remember which one it was, but it was the train was being annoying, and he was commenting about like how the trains are meant to beep once a mile away, and then you get the ones that it's like a beep 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 beep. I guarantee.
Or the one that holds it down.
Or is, like, I'm guessing. Well, I'm guessing. I'm willing to put money on the fact that the ones that hold it down have hit somebody on the railway line.
Oh, that happened.
You know, you're probably not wrong. That they hit somebody, but it more than likely wasn't their fault.
Oh no, it's never their like.
It's a train.
It's a train. They're on their line. It's just like only the trains go on the lines.
Also, Ethan, thank you for the biddies, man.
Yeah,
hitting another train, yes, that could be their fault. Hitting a moron who's sitting on the tracks because they were impatient.
Impatient or drunk or what?
Or all three.
Attempting to unalive themselves.
Yeah,
that is a thing.
Or unalive someone else.
Yeah, it's.
But yeah, also something I have to say that if you ever had the chance to avoid the situation, please do not have third-degree burns on you. That even if you see that stuff is nightmare fuel.
Yeah, nah.
Second-degree burn is already like
pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yep, I've got.
Why did you start in the middle there?
Huh? What?
Why did you start in the middle, Bonk?
Oh, because then I'm gonna have both of them, basically.
Oh, okay.
Right next to each other, and then they'll eventually get farther apart. But
I would have just put it on the on the edge of this big thing that we're doing, but oh. I suppose
it's easier for a grain cart.
Yeah.
And as for the new lighting, these are my old lights, von Volkerstein. They're from Lifex. It's just sometimes I don't use the RGB functioning of them.
Sometimes you just need mood lighting.
And I've got Crimble lighting going right now.
Red is absolutely a mood.
It's like horror movie.
Well, now it's green, going to like aqua. That's yellow, and we're back to like pink, and now back to yellow, and then back to green.
Cats are color blind, aren't they?
I don't know about colorblind.
Well, they don't mind. They're asleep. They're having a nippy. They're having a cheeky little sleepy beep.
Alfie's on top of the hutch in Sterling's office. Like sit up there. I'm just worried about him because he gets really dopey when he's on his meds and he's pretty wobbly. I just don't want him to fall down.
Of course.
But then Teddy doesn't bother him up there.
No, we're chewing through this field pretty good.
Yep. Over there.
I'm driving to the arm extended. I know.
He's not going very far. He's not going very fast. He's not going underneath power lines. It's good.
Yeah, and it's a game, but I I understand the sentiment.
Yep. No,
I get my boss got blackout drunk and headbutted a bonfire. He refused to go into the ER until his wife came home from vacation. He still has the scars on his face, but managed to avoid serious infection despite having third-degree burns on his face and hands. Wife was not pleased, and he has not been allowed to drink and have a bonfire without supervision since. I can't imagine why.
Yes, no idea why.
I knew somebody who, well, I still know him, he's still alive somehow, who got very drunk, and the first time he'd ever really been to a bonfire, he wanted to touch it.
I want to touch it.
No.
Wow.
It's like, can you get away from that, please? He was not smart.
Bye.
He's incredibly intelligent, but he's not wise. Particularly not while drunk.
Let's see, where is this thing? Oh, okay, that's it.
Sound like a dingleberry to me.
My first ever D&D game with him, we were being chased by an owlbear, and I was me and him were on horseback.
Creature.
And run away, and I was a witch, and I managed to put it to sleep. It's like, great, we're gonna get away from it, because you don't always have to kill everything in D&D. You can run away from it.
That's a lie.
But it has loot.
He got off the horse and attempted to coup de grace it and failed. He died.
Oh, okay.
Attempted to coup de grace.
Yep, it was asleep.
And failed.
Yep. He couldn't physically do enough damage to it in order to kill it.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna kill it in its sleep. Ergo, I'm going to coup de grace. Yeah, I get that.
We were level 1.
Mm-hmm. Against an owlbear.
Against an owlbear, yeah.
Yeah, that was a recipe for disaster.
Like, no, don't touch the owlbear.
Do no touchy owlbear.
Yeah, and if you attack a sleeping creature, it wakes up immediately. Yeah, the bonfire continues.
Yeah, I'm aware, Bulk. I'm just driving manual.
I was gonna say, I saw you lurching back and forth. I was like, does he not know? Tell him. Make your life a little easier. Try to make your life easier.
Yeah. Always good.
No, too far.
How's the diesel looking like on your combine?
Whose?
Yours.
Oh, I'm not sure. I haven't checked. It was full when I put it there, so.
So you might be good for another 30 minutes before it needs to fill up.
Right.
Do you think we've done half?
We have solidly done
half-ish.
it.
Yeah.
Dear God.
Hippocampus hamster.
Good night, Grimmy.
Good night, Grimace. First D&D session I ever played was nearly TPK'd by the bard using Thunderwave and not realizing it was centered on them in a small room connected to a small hallway.
It's a stupid bard.
I just noticed the water break.
Oh.
Take a sip.
What?
Water break.
I'm drinking coffee.
It has water in it.
Aqua break.
Teletanker has turned into that man.
I was gonna say, Teletanker needs some lemon and honey.
Yeah, I'm still pretty much discounting everything, voice box included.
Did you just make it worse, dude?
Yeah, like my sound is just starring us. That's just the way it is for now. It's not hurting anymore.
Fair enough.
As long as it's not hurting anymore.
I was gonna say I'm glad that you aren't coughing a lot.
No, like the infection is gone. The antibiotics did their thing, but it would just take, time to recover. Trademark.
Yeah, I think if you're coughing, you're just banned from streaming.
Frag's been taking that advice to heart. I think he was streaming earlier this week. Which I'm glad he's getting to feeling better. At least he don't play with Shadowrun Sonic Reflection rules. What?
Reflect sound waves.
Oh. Huh.
Not my
Grenade goes off. The concussion can be redirected.
Yeah. Weird. Ah, yes, I will use this device to redirect the sound waves. How?
Don't question it.
I mean, I understand
hands.
what a speaker radiator is, and I understand fully how those work.
Imagine, if you will, a more angry flashbang.
Yeah.
Mother-bin's back.
Thunderwave is sonic thunder
Oh,
damage
is it full?
that would become.
Yeah.
Can you move it?
Yeah. Without issue.
Oh, so you'd put concussion damage in small rooms.
Hmm.
Well, with my two small combines, I've almost gotten the small section chunked out.
Bottom half has been cleaned up. So Haas's small combine's ready. Is moving to a new area.
Yep.
Small combine.
Smaller.
Well, I was going to say you've got a smaller header.
It was having a few issues in some of the places over here.
It's not about the size and so forth.
They could make flashbangs deadly at those. Hmm. $20 million. Yeah. Could understand. It's I was gonna say I'm hearing this and I'm thinking that's kind of funny considering that a flashbang can't really apparently hold a can and kindle to apparently the internal effects of a Flak 88 inside of a Tiger.
Apparently, we've been asked, quick, how do you field strip a M1911?
Yep. Oh, we've
M1911.
1911. All right. With or without the bushing. Also, welcome Raiders. Admirally 11. Welcome back, man.
Apparently he's drunk.
They were playing the drinking game.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, well, welcome Raiders. This is WBPL 76. Your raid boss has chosen poorly.
Yes.
You have chosen unwisely.
Yes, you do come in. You hit us last week and the week before, haven't you? Are we your favorite? Do we rate?
Well, we were. There was that time we were on the front page of
God,
Twitch.
What a mistake that was for them. They actually had
Right?
some quality on the front page.
It's the cats. It's the cats.
Obviously.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Not that they're doing much.
I thought. Yeah.
Yep. Slow day for Twitch. I think that was initially
that was
when when we first started, and it was just like, This new streamer has,
No.
hundreds of people.
No. This was recent. It was one of the Mech Warrior streams.
WBPL's hit the front page a couple times recently, and I think it was Aiden Desir was on it.
Oh yes, I did the stream.
Yeah, Aiden streams get on the front page a couple times. Yeah.
What is my combine doing for gas?
Like last week.
I got on the front page once when I was doing Planet Zoo.
Mm-hmm. I believe it.
But that was slow. The only other person streaming Planet Zoo was Soviet Womble.
Ah, so you were the number one streamer at that point.
Soviet Womble?
I like the name.
Haven't you seen Womble?
No, I can't say I have.
He's interesting.
Yeah.
He only releases a video once every on YouTube once every month, I think it is, but it's like really well edited.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so he does monthly highlight streams.
Yeah, but he's on Twitch all the time though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, borderline not safe for work content. Very much so.
Well, I mean, that's what everybody wants to play right now, is like battle royales, and it's just like, okay, cool, you're playing King of the Hill with a bigger map. And I'm saying that, and I know I'm being a salty bastard by saying, but that's what battle royales are.
Essentially, yeah.
We're playing Farmsim with a bigger map.
Yeah.
I know, but it actually gives you something with that. You play
this field. This goddamn field.
Yes. This field that actually takes a little bit of teamwork to do.
A little bit.
Honest question. Apart from these insanity-inducing fields, is there an actually a map we could house, let's say, double the people? Unless we start combining farms and,
I mean, there's the map that doubled this one.
Oh.
This is 4 times the size.
Yeah, and there was the 8/16, whichever one it was.
Yes, we had an X16 map.
I don't want to start again.
I know.
I don't want to.
That's why even though Mr. Train has died and has been died for like 4 months, we're not
very died.
Man, this thing likes to jackknife fast.
Tex, we killed it. We killed Mr. Train.
Yeah, in this reality, Mr. Train is dead. Tex is so happy.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna go get a corn dog. I really want a corn dog now.
You've got nobody to blame but yourself.
Yeah. Well, I've given a couple of battle royales, but
a try.
Yeah, I've given battle royales a try. It's just like I have found that incredibly passive play is highly rewarded in those games.
Yes,
and that runs completely counter to me being like pants on head aggressive. Marines mainlining and snorting pre-workout would say you need to take a chill pill, man.
It's
like,
yeah, the only battle royale I play occasionally is Super Animal Royale, and that's how me and my friend play. It's like, yeah, we'll drop where nobody else drops, pick our stuff up, and just make our way in. And we're usually in the top 10 at the very least.
Does anybody want to watch us play Fatal Company for a week?
Lethal.
Lethal, lethal, fatal.
I mean, it is fatal as well, but it's pretty fatal.
Lethal Company is freaking hilarious. Tried the Chinese
Yep.
World of Warships Battle Royale ripoff, and that was...
Oh, God.
What?
Yeah, those are words that exist.
Battleship Battle Royale.
I do have one exception for myself in the Battle Royale extraction shooter genre, which is ironically single-player Tarkov with mods. It turns into a whole different game.
Oh, single-player Tarkov with mods. Yeah. As soon as you take, for Tarkov especially, as soon as you take out the massive amounts of cheaters, it suddenly becomes a half-decent game.
There's a lot less screaming as well. I remember when I hurt my hand and I was just listening to the group play Tarkov for like hours because I had nothing better to do. And it was just screaming.
Yeah. Well, there's no maps, there's no... Well, there is a map, sort of.
Psyduck death marched me through a minefield.
Right. But there's no player indicators, so you basically have to call out to everybody.
Yeah, there's a lot of try-hard stuff there, and like the thing with single-player Tarkov is the fact that like you can actually have a mini-map.
Oh.
And you can learn the maps that way.
That's useful.
So, like, a lot of that, I'm just, like, having fun trademark, like, walking into these sniper areas, blah, blah, blah. Can be overcome by that. Also, you can, like... because you know you need the key cards to access some levels and stuff like that. You don't have to pay that price of admission to learn those areas.
Yeah, you get and then die in the first 2 minutes.
Yep. Oh, cool! I had caps lock turned on. Have you seen where the ex-firefighter was hunting for cheaters on EFT servers? No. Do you got the hiccups?
Who's got the hiccups? Is that
Vader?
Vader.
How do you have the hiccups? You haven't gotten into my Rockstar tonight.
Diggs is playing Lethal Company.
Yeah.
So say a lot of people are playing it. Like I said,
with 8 people or more.
Yeah, I picked up
Rogue Trader. Yeah.
Picked up Rogue Trader.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Listen, I need my Battle Nun Alita. And I'm not really kidding about that.
I wouldn't mind giving it a go. I just don't want to do it by myself.
What?
Lethal Company.
Lethal? Don't. Well, do, just because it's funny, but don't, because you'll probably never meet quota. I can't make quota.
Fair enough.
Yeah. The timer goes pretty quick.
Like somebody was saying that like the more people you have, the easier it is to hit quota, but the quotas keep getting higher and higher. So eventually you're going to reach a point where you are struggling.
Literally just can't, yeah.
Yep.
What did we make last time? I was playing with the guy. It was 8 people, and our quota was 1,600, and we couldn't make that because we kept getting decimated on planet.
Should we move more of the harvesters?
Yeah, I'm thinking that. Thinking I should have Hospace Harvester turn in. And then have the New Hollands start carving the end out.
Do the two ends.
Yeah, basically bring like Zayaku's and mine closer together, and then just start working away from each other again, like we had done with the small ones.
Or if you want to stop mine, empty it out, and I can reset it.
Oh, mine's almost out of fuel. It's only ran for 2 hours.
They don't usually run for 2 hours straight.
No, kind of. That would probably be what's the word? Fire.
It's crazy. It's like the characters playing only against legit players. Sounds like a retail sales position.
Lethal Company is basically retail sales. You don't make quota, you get fired.
Okay.
Out of the ship into space.
Guess I gotta turn it around. Rare. All right. There we go.
Okay, Deli. At the end of this, I'm resetting this one.
Let's see here. Let me eyeball this. Not too far. This seems about right. There we go. All right. So, I posed the question earlier in the stream. What cartoon would you be okay with gender-swapped characters on? Just as a thought experiment. And, you know, I brought up, like, Courage the Cowardly Dog, but Courage is a female.
Oh, wait, I can't say Rocco's, because they did that episode.
Yeah, I was going to say, they did the episode.
They did that.
Don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay,
like, it wouldn't. A lot of them wouldn't change.
Yeah, but not too much.
My Little Pony. It's all girl characters.
Yep. Oh God, My Little Stallions.
My little stallions. My
No
little
good can come of that.
Roll notes. I'm sorry. There. Who was that? Was up. There's your answer. He goes by Goat, and there's his channel. He's like,
oh.
He's asking about Goat because, you know, playing Goat in the background.
Oh,
as
yeah.
I do.
Where did my thing go?
What thing go?
The one I was following. Somebody stole my tractor.
I know. Yeah, it got stolen. It's now Worker C is now working down the middle.
No, chugging along. Avatar: The Last Airbender. They've done that kind of.
Yeah, that's Legend of
Korra.
Yeah. Coral.
Coral.
Coral that kills people.
Oh, I'd so. Carl.
Like a lot of old cartoons have had that episode.
Yep. Well, I was gonna say we definitely can't do anything with like anything from Merry Melodies.
Yeah, because it's already been done.
Well, I was gonna say
lot.
That was that was like his shtick.
That was Bugs' tactic. Yeah.
Yeah, that was Bugs' thing. He did that a lot.
I mean, so did Daffy, but not quite as much as Bugs.
Yeah. Where did Hossface Combine go?
I don't know.
You told me to. You said you didn't want it anymore.
Oh. It's fine. Did I misspeak? And thank you for the follow, Ecludrita? Ecludrita.
Do you want me to get it back?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, okay. You don't want my hitter, that's fine.
Yeah.
The biggest boy is struggling.
I was gonna say Zai is still struggling. Maybe we should just put this header on your combine, Osfe, and see if it can actually manage with it.
Now, once it gets over that hump, it's usually fine. It's just that it's on just enough of an angle to dig one into the corner.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, see, she's starting to pick up again.
My little combine, my little combine.
Brrr. Checks on those. Vaughn, there should be a play button on the bottom of the browser window.
Wee. Absolutely tearing it across the fields. Nothing on Zyko's truck, but you know.
Well, yeah.
What is it? 2,000 million miles an hour.
4. The top speed is 4.
Oh, just kilometers an hour. That's 4,000 kilometers an hour.
4,000 kph. Yep.
That's offense.
Quite offensive.
Yes, the front of my head had found it quite offensive. Okay, so I dropped the nom nom thing on the
Yeah, it's still there.
Do you want me to pick that up, or do you want me to switch with?
Yeah, well,
Zyku?
let's switch with Zyku because it's still doing the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Is the head of the tractor or the thing on the front?
The thing on the front.
Thing on the front. Yeah, I honestly think that this header is just asking too much of your combine because this is on level ground now. Heck, it's on the downhill.
That's odd.
So this is the combine.
Yeah, the big thing, the thing that moves is the combine.
Yep, the thing that propels is the combine.
Okay. So the nom nom is the harvester, and the
yeah,
the header,
the fork is the harvester. Yeah.
No, it is now called the nom nom.
Nom nom.
Nom nom Galaxy. There's something to play.
Let's not get into the train of doing those specific sounds.
Yep.
Nom 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 nom.
Lum, 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 lum. I love that song.
Yeah, if we stay in that, we are fine. But there's the latest trends with people making random sounds. I might be getting old and grumpy, but that was like, I'm getting too old for this.
It's like truck. Oh. No. Yes.
Are you going down? My harvest is going down the same.
Oh no.
It's losing its mind again, isn't it?
It's going down the same path that the.
Oh yeah.
So I fixed it. I also have to go in half an hour.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. An hour.
An hour? Well, I mean, that's about the normal time that we will stop anyway. We've taken off for the entire thing with the cornening.
The corn annihilation has that's
So
what,
we had the
halfway
sugar
done?
episode. Now we've got the corn episode.
And
But
then
this
we
is
had
going to be repeatable.
Yeah, we
Are you
need
gonna
to
do-
get more in-depth
Are you gonna-
servitude to the server.
Is there
I
going to be
mean,
more corn, Hulk?
fellow streamers.
Is there going to be more corn?
No.
Okay. What are you going to do in here?
Beans.
Beans?
We have an agreement and a contract with Wide Tom.
Oh god. You gotta provide the beans.
Gotta bring the beans. I know, buddy. It sounds like pure hell, doesn't it? Wow. Okay, so
yes,
we're still going the same speed with a smaller corn header.
What map is this, says Dr. Slinky? Dr. Slinky, this is Elm Creek, but it's 4 times the size. It's a mod.
Stevie.
Stevie?
Stevie.
It's 4 times the size. But our train is broken.
Yep.
But our train broke. We broke the train.
Yes, we did.
Alright, where's my truck?
Not sure how we broke the train, but the train is broken.
Yeah, we definitely
Who did
broke
it?
She's going 7, 8.
Yep.
She's
I can
going.
actually look up
I don't know.
the
It wasn't me.
actual
At least I don't think it was me.
map name. I don't know which one of us broke it. I just remember that it sat there for like 5 months and never moved.
It's not even on the map. It's just
It
off of
it
Gold
doesn't.
Creek.
It doesn't go through the map, which is great because then I don't accidentally get hit by it all the time.
But it sucks because we can't sell to it.
Yeah, and the fact that it's like the best selling point on the map.
Yep.
And it also has the most amount of storage.
Right?
That's so good.
Yep, it was a good spot for it. Okay, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Good lord.
Ding.
Oh, you're full, are you? Come here, I'll save you.
Let's see here. Get the actual file name for the map here real fast. That is the actual file name for the...
I think the place in the movie, what's it?
Mm-hmm.
Bolt, can you start this one? I can't start it.
Sure thing.
The mother bin has arrived.
Mother bin on station.
It's not Russian. It's Australian.
It's also not Protoss or Terran either.
What are you doing? There we go.
I believe if that came into a bar, somebody would be like, "You fucking beauty!"
What a beauty! Look at the size of that Shayla.
It's got huge tracts of corn.
Huge capacity.
Capacity is too big of a word.
Capacity. Huge capacity. Yeah.
So we have been streaming for 2.5 hours.
Of course.
There has been four AIs and 4 people in chase bins. And we're 2/3 of the way through this field.
Mm-hmm.
This reminds me of the Great Potato Apocalypse.
We never did get your fields like going like with full tilt.
No.
Which, yeah, honestly, full tilt with just one of your potato harvester.
Oh, the all-in-one? Yeah.
Yeah, the with the merger, basically 2 mergers and 1 harvester. That would have been a 4 or 5 person operation.
Yep.
So when are we planting potatoes in this field?
Never.
I mean, Green would have a stroke.
I don't think a stroke is big. What's what's harder than a stroke?
No, he would not have had a stroke. He would have had an entire golf game. There. They don't. There's a ton of.
Is Green having Brokenhagen as a farm?
What?
What farm is Green having nowadays? Is it
He's doing wood, I think.
Silage and poplars.
Yeah.
He basically got tired of throwing money at animal husbandry and not seeing a return on investment. I was like, well, I'm sorry, man. We're not busting through years like we were earlier. We actually are now getting to the point where fields take time to harvest.
Yeah, so he's doing popular with the Copenhagen farm. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Could you, well, I'm close enough to the mother bin. Also, that flashing of the textures. New driver download do be causing me a wonder.
Yeah, they do that.
My drivers, when they need updating, they're like, nope.
And delay.
Yeah. Have we tried any of the new crops or buildings yet? We added the ones from Platinum Edition. I noticed my sawmill has more stuff to do, but there are other stuff like from the Platinum. Like I'm not sure if anyone has made the factories yet, or shingles and stuff like that.
No,
I have not.
Because apart from green doing poplar, I think I might be the only forest nut in here.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're the only one doing forestry in any capacity.
Yeah, and I have definitely learned a lot. I have to change some things. Like if I would do it straight from the beginning, I would just keep the
forest.
I would still kill Lorax like one of the times, but I just wouldn't make it to a field.
Yeah.
Like I would stick to normal fields. Like I would just, use the decorational tools to get rid of the spots. I will take the tree trunks off from those forested fields are full of rocks and painful.
Yeah.
Also, this is still an even field compared to the ones I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know for a fact that your recovered field has spots that even your like your seeder, your planter cannot plant on unless you come at it from a different angle because the elevation change is too violent.
Yeah, like honestly, I now have like 2 million money. I'm heavily considering just to get rid of the field.
Buy another field.
Yeah, and just like paint it over and plant it with wood again.
Yeah. But I mean, I just mad respect to what you've done there. The fact that this was all trees and now it's
not.
Let's see. Factory farms also use anywhere from 10 to 20 depending on the field size. Companies just drive combines coast to coast following the harvest. Was up? I know. Custom cutters are definitely a thing.
Hey, Bulk, I fixed the speed problem.
What'd you did?
Added a second locomotive.
What? Oh, you're pushing it with your truck. Okay.
Yeah. It's working.
I'm being honest. Could it possibly be that you just need a bigger motor on that thing? But then again, that thing's got some hours to it.
It does have a few hours to it. It might be time to retire.
Mm-hmm. As for like the whole factory farms that will use anywhere from 10 to 20, that's total. But the thing of it is like a big operation for potatoes is like they will use potato mergers to merge the crop into a bigger pile, and then they will take and grab the
Hoover it up.
Yeah, they'll hoover it up with a single machine that's only like 4 or 5 rows, but it has like another 12 rows just piled on top of it. So, kind of like what you do with, what is it, Poopy Boy? Basically treating it like you would a windrow for hay.
Hmm.
But they're little rock potatoes.
Rocky mountain potatoes. As for the rocks, one thing I do know is that this map has like 20 times the stones you'd normally get when you
plow.
Almost.
Yep.
Make a farm out of stones.
Yeah.
Rock farming.
Well, that was legitimately like Green's thought was he's going to become a stone farmer, and he would crush the stones and turn them to lime.
Yeah, except there's no lime crusher.
Well, no, there is now, but it's just lime does not pay.
Oh, no.
No. Not for the
That's
amount of
very
effort
cheap.
and rocks you get.
Mm-hmm.
It's very cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Just buy it yourself.
Vader, what are you doing? Besides being a shithead. Like the biggest of shitheads.
Fuck you, road trader! If you're dumb enough to sail to iniquity, you're a big enough schmutz to Big Bill Hell's Docks. Warp cave box, a breakdown, demons. If you think you're gonna find a bargain in Big Bill's, you can kiss my ass. It's ugly that you're such a stupid motherfucker. You'll fall for this bullshit, guaranteed. If you find a better deal, shove it up your ugly ass. You heard us right. Shove it up.
Big Bell Hell.
Somebody needs an offload over there.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Lord
go
Lunder
get
with the pet, don't worry, he got pet. He got mad about it. He doesn't want pet, he wants to play.
Yeah. Hear that feeling. Oh, thanks,
I've never known hardship in my life. Play, play, play. Life is a game. And I'm gonna win. I'm gonna get first place. You little butthead.
Oh. I hear the asshole, the snow going by.
As many as you need. Yes.
What? What did you say, Zachary?
Oh, I heard the asshole of the snow going by. Snowplow. Yeah, they have a tendency to bury driveways.
Yes. We had that happen. I remember that happening. God, what was that? 2010. I think it was 2010. Let's see here. It's 2010. It was March 25th, and we had an absolute horrific high amount of snow.
Right.
Like 2 foot of snow in one night.
Yep. Yep. Well, you said 2010?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. It was one year we had the same thing. It's just hellstorm.
Mm-hmm.
Cars were buried. It was pretty funny.
Yep.
You doing, Bob?
Doing this.
No!
Boop, 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 nom, 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 nom. I'll piss off. Give me a moment.
Piss off!
There,
No.
I've pissed off. Bye. But no, that happened on the 26th. They told me I had to get to work before we opened so that we could shovel a walkway so people could get to the pharmacy.
How about no?
Old people need
Very
their
glad I
medicine.
Eh.
I'm very glad I don't live in the snow.
So I left at like 7:38 in the morning. Pardon me. To get there, we were planning on opening up at like noon. And but because of the weather, but now nothing had been plowed except for the highway.
So people could escape.
No.
Well, I was gonna say people could use the quote main road, and it would have been all hunky dory.
Right.
Get up to the highway, and there is a 4-foot tall berm of ice.
Oh no!
Because they used their plow blades, and then they were spraying brine.
Oh no!
Oh
No!
Oh no!
So I looked at this, looked at my pickup truck,
and I said no.
And I said, "There's no way in God's green earth I'm getting across this." Now, luckily, we had a guy come by with his tractor and bust it through.
Nice.
But we talked to the road maintainer.
Sick.
He's like, "Yeah, I was
about that."
No. He said, "I was 3 miles down the road doing exactly what that guy on the tractor did." But yeah. Anyway,
clearing the road. Yeah.
Well, no, just knocking the berm down.
Oh.
What are you doing, helper?
It's lost.
He is
What do you think
very
it's doing?
lost. I lost at him very good.
It's like
Maybe you should.
I'll stop him in a. Oh, there he stopped finally.
Oh. Under that'll learn him. Yes.
Has mine stopped? No.
No, it still seems to be rolling.
I thought my tractor has stopped.
Hi, Mamo.
No, I gotta empty the other trailer.
Don't worry. Mau is getting all the pitty pets because she is a sweet thing, even though she was a butthead earlier this week.
Maybe she wandered away from Vader for just a week.
Right.
Yeah, living underneath this house is better than having to deal with my shithead of a son. Well, he is your crotch trophy. He is your responsibility.
Crotch goblin.
If it snowed on Jennifer's. Cue the first and the blizzard hit. Nice.
Yeah. That'll learn them.
Man, okay, I'm sorry. I've heard Cargonia far too many times here. We're gonna.
Yeah.
I think this is the third time it's played tonight.
Same song?
Yep.
Or a different version?
The punk rock version of Cargonia.
I like that one.
Oh, no, I'm not trying to help you. Getting that one. Thank you. No, that's on the other side of the field.
Half trips goes high as 2 meters. Entire country was shut down for 3 days or more. Had to call out the rescue services with snow weasels to service those that got really snowed in. Yeah. I think 98. It got like -40 here.
Hey, what's up? Playtest is watching for the first time. Managed to not die of hunger.
Congratulations.
Yay! First time I played. Sterling and I aren't allowed to play Space Station 13 because we get IP banned.
Oh yeah, because you're on the same IP.
We're in the. It's like, but I don't want to play it. I want to. But when I did try to play it by myself, I was the janitor, and I was just cleaning up stuff, and somebody was running through the hallway with plasma, and tripped
Oh
and
no!
fell, and plasma exploded, and he said, "Oh shit," and ran off.
Oh shit!
I'm like, what do I do?
You follow.
And then the second time I tried to play janitor, there was somebody who was doing something with a lot of dead bodies, and there was just blood and bodies all over the floor. And I'm like, "Are you finished with these?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I'm finished with these ones." I'm like, "Okay, can I get rid of them?" And he's like, "Okay." And so I started getting rid of them and accidentally threw myself out of the bin chute. So that's my 2 attempts at playing Space Station 13.
Just 2?
An accomplice to murder, then binning yourself.
Yeah.
And a minor plasma slip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
I've tried a couple more times, but yeah, that was with Sterling, and they wouldn't let us play. So it's like.
Yep.
So we're hoping to get into Space Station 14.
Yep. I was gonna say my one of my last experiences with Space Station 13 was me being directed by somebody else on how to aerosolize methamphetamines into Atmos.
Yeah.
We dumped
an absolute.
We absolutely dumped a obscene amount of meth into the atmospheres, atmospherics, and apparently nobody really had any ill effects from it. People just started walking faster.
Why am I walking faster? Oh well. Twitch. They get off station and suddenly they're twitching with the drop.
I was gonna say, I think at round end we had a couple of people twitching a bit from it, but that was it. It's like, oh, cool. So aerosolizing it at that rate is just not something you want to do.
Could always do a Firefly and put packs on in the air.
Oh no.
It'll either make people so lethargic they just stop doing everything and die, or turn into flesh-eating monsters.
Okay.
Nom.
Bath salts, bath salts.
Essentially, that's how they made the Reavers. I think it was like
play another time because somebody stole my my janitor card.
Okay.
I was very annoyed by that.
So standard Space Station 13 shenanigans. Always take the key.
No, I never got a cleaning machine.
Ah.
I literally met my cart. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Though,
hey, come in on the side that I'm on.
No, it's right. Just go like this. Just go past it. There we go. The thing I learnt is always to put on galoshes.
They're anti-slip.
Yep.
Can I just wear my work boots? Like.
No. It has to be the yellow ones.
Zenith, say inadvertently. I don't mean to do it on purpose.
Yep.
I never do it on purpose.
At least that's what her lawyer tells us.
Right. I remember playing janitor on VG. I had signs up as I was mopping the floor, right? You know, what floor? Dude runs by 3 times.
Slips every time.
In the span of, slips every time and gets pissed off at me because he can't read.
Oh man, Yes, I had that happen. I think it was the same round that I was just like, they're like, put up signs! And I'm like, what are they? I'm like, do I need to make them neon? Like...
Yeah, they don't listen. Like, you can like, I think it's hold on with the shortcuts, hold shift to walk, And you don't slip. No. Too much
I
time.
didn't know that. So thank you for that.
Yeah, if you walk, you don't slip.
I had an IRL coworker who was strange. And she's a crazy cat lady, but like an actual crazy cat lady. And she complained about odd things. One of the things that she put in an official complaint was that the cleaners putting down wet floor signs and she tripped over them. They were a hazard.
What?
Make something idiot-proof and then make a bigger idiot.
I don't know how many she had at her home, but it was definitely more than 10. But she had at least 15 that were at the hospital that we worked at.
What, cats?
Yeah. So she fed the feral cat community at the hospital.
Wasn't that playing a dangerous game in Australia?
Was it? Yeah, technically they're legally hers. If you take care of an animal, it's yours.
Mm-hmm.
And so the fact that they're stray now means that they're abandoned, and that's animal abandonment, and it's illegal. Though the cats weren't inside the hospital, they were outside, like they were outdoors.
So, God, I hope so.
Somebody just said that it was unhygienic.
Ah, yes, 15 cats inside the hospital. What could possibly go wrong?
She was yelling at her phone one day when I came into the kitchenette kind of staff eating area. And I was just like, what's going on? And she goes, I don't understand what this phone's asking me to do. I'm like, okay, what's it asking you to do? And she's like, there's just lots of garbled letters and this doesn't make any sense. And I'm like, may I look at it? And she hands it to me, and it's a hyperlink to something. It was for her doctor's appointment. So you know how they're like, please confirm that you're attending this appointment?
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, please go to this link. But she didn't have a smartphone.
Oh.
And so it didn't have the link, it just had the letters for the link. And she's just like, well, what am I supposed to do? And I said, well, you've got two options. You can either call the people that you're confirming the appointment with, or you can type in all of those letters into the internet. And she's like, well, I'm not doing that. I'm like, well, then you've got one option.
Yep.
She's like, why do I have to do this? I'm like, well, most people have smartphones these days. They don't still have flip phones that don't connect to the internet.
So you're being very esoteric, or I would accuse you of being an IT person.
Hey,
she's a Luddite. She doesn't like using things that are new.
Yep. Well, there's using things that are new and clasping to horridly outdated by this point technology, because even like the new candy bar phones have browsers built in.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, so I got someone that got mad at me at work when we had to close off a section of the shopping lane because we had broken glass everywhere. How dare you care about my safety?
My father-in-law refuses to carry a mobile phone. We have talked about this before. He's 74, so he's very much the product of the times.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I'm not carrying that phone. I was like, well, I totally get behind it.
Right? I work with volunteers, and 80% of the volunteers that I have are over the age of 70. And most of them don't like technology. And it's like you can ask them do you like using technology? And they're like, no, I don't use that stuff. And I'm like, oh, would you like me to send it to you analog? And they're like, oh, no, I'm still up with the times and I can use a computer. And you just can't win.
No, you can't win.
Well, I'm still at the times like, well, you don't like using it, but every time I offer to accommodate you, you're like, no.
I have a spare computer in my office specifically for the purpose of people coming in to use technology that I need them to use. It's like, no, to work with us, you need to legally have this training. Otherwise, you can't be here.
Just do the training, God.
And then the training, like, I'm sorry, but I'm not the biggest fan of online training because almost every online training I have ever done just seems to be a refresher course for something that should be like a week-long course in and of itself.
Uh-huh. That or corporate shill.
We have, like, with ours, you have to do it once a year. It's like, it is a refresher course. And just so that we can say that, yes, we've told you these things at least once a year. But we do have a library of things that are meant, like, that are fairly substantial, and which is meant for nurses and carers and things like that. And if they want to use it, they can have it for free. Like just like, you want to learn about this? Sure, here's the course. So instead of having to, I think the nurses have to watch upwards of like 50 videos in a year. The volunteers have to watch one, and it goes for an hour.
Jesus.
So it's like, I'm sorry, I've made it as short as humanly possible.
Yeah.
I've done the best I can. There's no helping you.
Painless as possible.
Nope.
That's my job.
Man, if this was GTA, I'd be dead.
What is that?
Zyku's truck going like 70 kilometers an hour, and then I pressed the "I'm leaving it" button on accident because my finger rested on the E key.
Oh yeah, you jumped.
Oh my goodness, Zyku, your thing is so slow.
I know, it needs to be retired.
It needs to be set on fire.
It's fine. I just gotta give her a nudge. See?
A nudge?
A nudge!
A nudgy.
It's fine.
I really do not know why your combine...
I don't know, man.
...does not like the... I guess it's the fact that
Is it using a hamster for an engine?
Maybe.
Oh, fudge.
Well, she's kind of old.
Well, you've got a 538 horsepower tractor.
Yeah.
Or 538.
She's got 33.6 hours on it, and she's 159 months old. Haas, what?
Yeah, I know. Don't say it. I know.
What?
I can't drive. Don't say it.
I didn't say it.
I can hear it.
No, that's the kazoo.
Hang on. I'll get past in a second because apparently
I'm any launch attempts yet.
Not today.
No.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute.
We haven't had time.
I thought so.
This is serious farm time stream. I am now just back to backing the trucks as I empty out the mother bin.
See, I can't concentrate on two things at once, Zyku. I can't concentrate on you and mine at the same time.
It's alright. I'm kind of surprised that these lined up this way.
Yeah, that was actually quite perfect.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Mr. Brazil is just getting all the kern, gives no dams. Orc Slayer's combine is just putting down all the sides of corn. Yeah, this is not goat. Who is this? King of the whole universe. Well, that's one too fun.
Huh?
All right.
Man, imagine how much chaff you would have gotten out of this.
Well, in theory, he's getting about 2 million in corn.
In theory.
In theory.
Well,
I'm full.
We're not done yet, so.
Nearly done.
Hello, Memo.
Yeah, we are starting to run out of time and steam. Or at least I am.
Yep. Yeah, I was gonna say we are actually at the point where we should be calling the stream so Zayaku can play more American McGee's Alice.
Yeah, or its sequel, Madness Returns. Because I think I'm at the end of it.
Nice. Yeah, I do appreciate you guys coming in and farming with me, and very much with the help of farming.
I mean, it only took 3 hours to get through this unholy field.
Yeah,
Alright, so the next time we do this, we're doing it with 6 people.
Yeah?
Whacker!
Yeah, Whacker. The Whacker can come in on the stream.
It's like, yeah, Whacker is getting hired on, and we're paying him in goob.
Corn.
Goob corns.
Corn coin.
Corn coin.
I'm not getting paid. You guys are getting paid?
Yeah, hey, wait a minute.
You are getting paid with me remembering to water your cows.
Oh, yeah, right.
It's a better deal than what you get from other people. Good night, Zena.
And I appreciate it.
Yep. The reapening is upon you. Corn! Mr. Homewood, I like it.
There we go.
So yeah, one comment about your semi, and well, it's either your semi or your combine. Homewood there is saying straight up that your stuff is very Arasaka-esque.
What do you mean?
Black on red.
Oh. Yeah. That's my colors anyway.
It's like, yeah, you're on point.
Yeah. Paint's starting to come off some of it, but you know.
Yeah, well, it's 40 grand to repaint a truck for some reason.
Right.
Just
that is something I haven't understood.
If I'm paying that much to repaint something, it better be like iridescent and glow.
Yeah, I was gonna say the color shift.
Phosphorescent. Yeah.
And moving it over here.
Done.
Okay, please go put that in the bin, Psycho.
Put what in the bin?
The header.
No, not the header. The header's fine.
Yeah.
The combine isn't.
Oh, yeah. Not the nom-nom.
The pusher.
Is there the next cat combine as a mod? Is that the one that was made in Poland? That's like supposed to be an all-in-one power plant for multiple things.
Goodbye for several shots.
It is not an official mod. There might be a private mod maker that has it hidden behind their own little paywall. That's the one problem I have with the Farm Sim mod community is everybody's now hiding their stuff behind private Facebook groups.
Ew.
Yeah, they're like, oh well, we have a Facebook group, and it's private Facebook group, and make sure to
like, comment, subscribe to get to our Facebook
yeah,
group.
so, yeah, on the Facebook group, and also I have a Patreon because
reasons.
Yeah.
All the ways that you can give me money.
Well, they're just like, well, I want to learn how to do this and get paid to do it, and blah blah blah. I was like, well, you've got a point. I can't argue your logic that you want to be able to do this, and some of these modders put 200 or 300 hours into a single model.
Mm-hmm.
And they do great jobs. That
Tell you, it's not wanting to go.
But that said, holy crap, you need to get your name out there. So maybe do the, if you go to my Patreon, you'll get it early.
Yeah.
From the field to the mother to the bin.
Okay, we've got just the last chunk to go. There's a header sitting there doing nothing.
Yep, sure is.
How dare it do nothing?
Not that one.
Which one?
That one's going in the bin.
No. They're going in the bin. Yet. I'm a train!
Probably turn off that one that's doing loops. Up there. Nah. Are you bored, Psycho? Something tells me you're bored.
No, I'm picking up off of you instead of letting you go to the mother bin. Come on. Don't. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Neither am I. I still got another 50,000 liters to go.
I mean, this works.
Yeah, it does.
Oh! Yeah, well, yeah.
Imagine tomorrow at Farmsim 1910 and hooking up the old steam tractor to the mobile threshing unit. You had people run the... I was going to say, yeah, okay, so what we would have is we'd have people that had a scythe and the other people that just pick up bundles.
Mm-hmm.
And then they would run that over to the cart, and then the cart would go to the mobile threshing unit.
I've seen the people use scythe, like actual harvest scythes. Mm-hmm. They're kind of ridiculous.
Yep.
Just watching them use it makes it, like, throws my back out, but
Well, yes, that too.
I was watching somebody, his name's Titus, and he teaches, he's off the grid, and he teaches horses how to pull
wagons and
carts
such.
and old school plows and things for the Amish. And it was really interesting. He had an old school lawnmower that he was using, and it was pretty cool.
Like one of those push ones, or
sickle bar?
It like used the movement of the horses and was rotating, and then it had like blades that would just go swish back and forth.
I don't know, man. That's pretty high tech for the Amish.
Oh, I'll have to find you the video. He himself was an Amish.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was an old sickle bar and sickle?
Might have been. I can't remember the name of it.
On a gearbox is what it sounds like. It's like the action of the wheels turning would directly drive the sickle bar, which was pulled by the horses.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. That eventually evolved into the multi blades on an axle one that you just push.
Gramps and Dad bolted an electric engine and generator to it.
Mobile threshing units is a modernized thought, Dad and Gramp. Yeah.
It's like my uncle putting a lithium-ion battery onto a Nerf gun. Why? Because we can.
Because it's funny.
Do people remember when the what was it? The size 1, 2, 3 batteries and all that stuff was getting used for like cameras, and they were like they had much higher capacity and had higher voltage.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had xenon light bulbs.
Xenon light bulb. I don't remember xenon light bulbs. I don't think I remember xenon light bulbs.
They were.
I remember xenon light bulbs in cars that shouldn't have been there.
Where's Castle where I live? Nice, Thomas. Well, anyway, like the xenon light bulbs were a thing for like flashlights and stuff, and they were especially popular with like people that used them in police officers and security guards, and they were like, "Oh yeah, I've got a mag light with a xenon bulb," and then people figured out, "Hey, you want to know what else can fit a xenon light bulb in those batteries?"
Tasers?
No, a $5 flashlight that you just take a drill bit to widen out the battery tray a little bit.
Oh God!
So with a $20 bulb and like $15 worth of batteries and a $5 flashlight, you'd have the same light output as a $200 flashlight. In the 90s.
In the 90s.
What a wonderful time.
Oh yeah, what a wonderful time when you could just modify stuff. Now everybody's
Now
everybody's got their own like pin lights that have 1 million candle power to them, and you can recharge the batteries.
Yeah, don't forget the jerk lights.
Yeah, xenon light bulbs stuck around in car headlights for ages. You can still get them. They're still an option with some of them.
But the problem is when people put LEDs in xenon headlights. That's what it is. People putting LEDs in xenon headlights, and it's just like, no.
In the xenons.
In the casing that's meant for the xenon headlights, because it like, it focuses.
Just go to hell.
Focuses it all, and it's like, no, I'm blind.
Yeah,
it's
focusing it. Yeah, it's focusing it directly into oncoming traffic's eyes.
No, what?
I like to be able to see when I get home. If I get home.
Whacker, are you there? Cat violence.
I think he went to bed.
Yeah, he went to bed ages ago.
Yeah, he did. He's like, "Oh, I'm being recorded. I better be nice to Mom."
Oh.
Pardon.
I'd say like 2, maybe 3 passes.
Yep, 3 or 4 more passes and we're done. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on my last leg, so I didn't sleep. So.
All right, man. You like I say, go on ahead and go to bed. Thank you for sticking it out, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. No, it was nice to be able to be around, but I think this is the point to call it after I finish this.
Yep.
As soon as this is empty, you can peel off, and I'll deal with the tractor. Come on. Get over here. There we go.
Now the real question is, will I have enough corn to sell to buy another combine?
There's a lot of corn. What's corn going for right now?
Oh.
Let's see.
I think the best time to sell is probably June.
Yeah, probably. Opposite end of the calendar.
And if they're not converted properly, they wreck the electrical. I know that if you go with LED blinkers, you cause the hyperblink problem. And a lot of cars get really pissy thinking, since they have electrical monitoring diagnostic software and stuff, they're like, oh, you have a light burn now. It's like, no, I don't. I have LEDs. But it's not pulling enough current.
You might be able to sell this next month.
Oh, really?
Yeah, December and January.
All right, then.
Or not January, June. For according to what it said, listed right now is like $850.
This is what Bob said.
Yep, June and December. Okay, cool.
Yep.
What's our high points? 892, and what is the current?
A lot less.
Lord.
Yeah, right? It's a massive jump.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
It's
anyway,
like something.
guys, this is my cue. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for the company. It was nice to see all of you around. And take care.
Stay safe. And
Have a good night.
Hi, Telly.
Get to have your voice being better, man.
Always.
Here's the Batman.
Tank man. So, since I'm an old man, what's the cool toy this year for Christmas?
Would you believe that Furbies have come back? They're back, man.
With the way the AI is going,
back.
if we Furbies and AI.
I hate it.
I thought that they'd already done a Furby that had like really cheap LCD screens for the eyes. Is that what they're doing again?
Oh yeah. No, these are exactly like the old ones.
Long Furby. It's like long COVID.
No. Leave long Furby out of this.
Long Furbies are real.
I remember the one you're talking about, Paul, the LCD eye one.
But
I don't think that was direct Furby. I think that was something else, but same idea.
But these are like the old Furby down to everything.
Pretty much, maybe a little bit upgraded on the mechanics, but yeah.
First band on show on TV in Sweden was named Leather Patchin. Nice. 4B, the knockoff.
4B.
Yeah. I was gonna say I would be honestly surprised if they didn't like give it in a vastly expanded vocabulary and use like a really low end ARM processor.
I wouldn't be surprised. But
no, butt pugs.
No, that doesn't say pugs.
Butt pugs. They just snort farts. Osfey on the long Furby.
You never said it couldn't be an adult toy. We didn't specify.
I said children's stuff.
You said toy.
Yeah.
You did say children's toy. He said children's toy.
Oh, okay. I must have missed the children's part.
Yeah, exactly. A mini chatbot. I was like, I'm figuring like, Furby's just like It's actually an Alexa.
No, Furby, but it's Buttbot.
I'd buy it.
I'd buy it too. That'd be great.
Buttbot's a fucking little psychopath now. It's amazing.
Thanks to the Legion.
Oh, dude.
Right.
Buttbot, I was going to say an older version of Buttbot had some absolute bangers for quotes. Especially when it was just like it was Buttbot being a Buttbot from Space Station 13.
Oh yeah.
I think you're on the last stretch, aren't you, Bulk?
Yeah, I am doing the last pass. In Brazil Mobile.
Did they ever finish the AI fart check?
What?
I read something else. I thought that was being up.
Tom needs a new video card.
Why does he need a new video card?
He burned it up trying to machine learn farts.
Oh.
Well, I mean, he used his own farts as a base, so that's just a lot of data to parse through.
Why is he not allowed to come to Brazil? Because he said it like that.
Not come to Brazil.
Tom is like a miniature son. He's going to need more.
He just admits.
He knows what he needs, and that's more fartonium. Real talk, I don't know who he sold it to when he was mayor.
What, the Fartonium reserves?
Yeah. I mean, he couldn't have ate it all.
You say
No,
that.
he's like the from June, the fat floaty guy.
Oh, Baron Harkonnen.
Yeah, he just saved it all.
Yeah.
And keep it in reserve.
And then he can just float forever.
Yeah. And my trouble's just farting away. Here we are just expanding on the deep lore of the Legion, and nobody picks up on it.
Womp womp.
Well, we don't have a crowd, and Mecca was just so lucky to just have the best rant in a Jackbox game, and she just earned her priesthood right then and there. That was something to behold. She was on point. But anyway. So that's why I don't play Jackbox anymore. I figure if I can't come up with something like that on the spot, why bother? I'm just wasting everybody's time.
Yeah.
Let me in. Thank you.
Let me in.
Me.
Huh?
Me.
I'll say I'll probably have
Oh, hello, Teddy.
11,000 by the time I get to the end here.
Okay, can I reset my thing now?
Yes, you are free to go.
Be free, Haas. Be free.
Fly, you fool.
Yeah, I'm gonna go play some D&D.
Ooh.
Yeah. Go play D&D.
Go mess up some owl bears.
Well, role-playing game, not necessarily just in D&D.
Yeah.
It's, what's it called? It's a fantasy Warhammer Fantasy.
Oh,
yeah.
Even better.
Yeah.
Or you can be a dung merchant, level 4.
Sigma be praised!
For the lady! Oh my god, you're playing the worst monster race of all. The French.
Oh no.
I was French, not anymore.
I was French once. Hated it.
Okay.
Good night,
Thank you everyone for your company. I will talk to you later.
Bye, Haas.
Bye.
Alright, guys. Well, there we go.
The last
bit, and then
140,000 in this.
Yeah, over 2 million.
Nice.
So I guess that's the way it is.
It's a lot of corn.
It is a lot.
What are you gonna do with all that corn? You're just gonna sell it?
Feed
or-
it. I was gonna say it's going across the scales. I'm not keeping unless. Well, no, green doesn't have anything that needs it. So now I have absolute.
Oh yeah, we'll get
Yep, always a lot of cornbread.
2 million liters of corn for cornbread.
We're
It's a
gonna
lot of
make a
cornbread.
really big cornbread. Put a big pile and roll it around. I could do the absolute worst thing I could possibly do with it, and that's
Corn squeezins?
Yeah, turn it into
Oh.
corn squeezins, and for those kids at home, that's pure
Ether.
ethanol. Corn ethanol is for like vehicles is the absolute worst way to make ethanol.
It's very low production value, isn't it? Or not production value, fucking
output.
Yeah, conversion rate.
Mm-hmm. Well, because all the
Hmm.
all the water that's needed.
Yeah, and then all the extra husks.
Mm-hmm.
No way, it's digesting the husks of the kernel.
Well, yeah,
Well, it might, but
even if you take the dried the distiller's grain, the waste product from distilling it, and you use it to feed cattle, it's still just not water.
Not worth it.
Efficient at all.
There you go.
So there you
She's
go.
full.
Is it actually full? Do you have some left
No.
on board?
No, I do not have any left on board.
All right.
She's done. It's
Well, I was gonna say I know for a fact I am pushing. Come get your poppies out of here, please.
Poppies out of where?
Out of my bin.
Where's your bin?
The one you just dumped in.
Oh, I didn't know I had poppies in there.
Yeah, you got like 22,000 because you ran out of space.
Oh yeah.
In both of the train bins.
Both train bins and the one you put up.
Well, that was before we put that was before we put that up. Can you pull off?
As soon as I find it. Yep. Nom, 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 nom.
Man, I'm throwing it down so hard it pushed your truck sideways.
Right? No, I got a little bit.
I gotta reposition it. Oh wait, you ran out of space.
There's 849 liters.
There you
that
go.
was all that was left.
All right. See, no one can accuse me of stealing your grain. I just held it for you.
It was just on hold.
Yep. And we're closed. Corn for the
Closed
corn god,
forever.
moonshine for the corn grail. Yeah. Make a full popcorn. Guys, that's all different varieties.
Popping corn's different from
Yeah, popping corn's
moonshine
different
corn.
from cattle
Whoa.
food corn, which is different from people eating corn. And then you have sweet corn, and then you also have
sweet corn.
Food eating corn for peoples.
Hmm.
Anyway, guys.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for coming in. Zayaku's going to be playing some Alice.
Alice.
And Alice 2, maybe?
Yep. Depending on if I finish it, yep.
Yep. Oh. I might set it up on the tablet and fall asleep to it tonight.
Interesting thing to fall asleep to, that.
Well, we won't be playing all night, so...
Just bring this back over to my farm and let her go.
Right. Oh my god, you're so lewd. Mal, my goodness.
Mal.
She's got her leg pointed completely skyward.
The skyward Mao.
Sky Mal. Alright, guys. Thank y'all for coming in. We'll check in on the next one.